guess.
I
Ain't
guess.
gonna get any better.
I guess they ain't gonna get no better than this. So,
That's pretty.
what up, y'all? There's a lot of fucking noise. It's that fucking hurricane of a fan that you got. Good going, Slick. Break everything.
Hey,
First show,
don't
everything's
start.
fucking broke.
Don't-
Everything's
don't-
broke.
Don't start.
I'm just kidding with you, man. I'm just kidding with you. But yeah, everything's fucking broke. Oh, look at that! Look how amazingly fucking better that sounds. Let's bring this mix down a little bit right here, because I just want it just to be subtle, just ever so. Oh, I guess to make it subtle, I have to actually. Let's go like this really quick, just so I can make it subtle. I don't want a shit ton of music in the front. Just a little bit. There it is. All right. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's Liquid. Broadcasting live. Live in Toledo, Ohio. Beautiful Toledo, Ohio. And this is going to be the inaugural show for Porch Pimpin. And oh, what a show we have for you today. Maybe. It might be a complete bust. You never know. This is my co-host for the evening. Can I use your name, or you want some kind of...
Make it up.
This is Rob.
Let's leave it.
Although all the commercials and everything that I've been putting out
Right.
has been saying where we're
Right.
going to be. Anyway, we are live at my friend Rob's house for our inaugural show, Porch Pimpin. I hate all these commercials they put on freaking Facebook or on YouTube anymore. You can't even listen to illegal music. But so just so you know, if anybody's on Facebook and they work for Zuckerberg, this is all royalty-free music. So eat a dick. But what we're doing here tonight, and this is going to be the topic of the evening. We're going to talk about other things, but the topic of the evening is neighbors from hell. So I know everybody has a story about a neighbor, and hey, they stole, my Christmas lights, or hey, they always say bad things to me, or I wave to them and they don't wave back, or whatever. Maybe they just don't like you. Those are neighbors. What I'm talking about is neighbors from hell. My friend Brian just started a watch party for the show.
What?
A watch party where you can join everybody to watch.
Yeah,
So anyway, I'm talking neighbors from hell. I'm talking about the neighbors where it's like you've done everything within your power to try to just be civil, and it just doesn't work. They go out of their way to make your life absolutely miserable. I've heard about them. I've never really seen it. I've had some crappy neighbors, but it was like whatever, I could deal with them. Rob has a couple parties every year that I come out and I play music for, and I got to witness this. When was it? Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day weekend. He decided to have just a little get together. It wasn't like we're old. It wasn't a rager or anything like that. But hoo-wee. So let me start off by I get here and there's freaking 7 cop cars here in front of his house. Beautiful neighborhood. Everybody's yard's manicured. I mean, it's a nice neighborhood. It's quiet. It's right off of a busy road, but it's not. You don't feel like you're in the city. It's a nice, beautiful, tree-lined neighborhood. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, I would love to have a chance to live out here. It's a really nice, quiet neighborhood. But
It's quiet till she comes out.
But there is a kooky little neighbor, to say the least. Now, let's get it from the beginning, Rob. When did you move here?
Oh my God, 6 years ago.
Okay. Now she wasn't here when you moved here, correct?
No, we had 2 neighbors prior to that, and they were great. Couldn't ask for better neighbors. And then they end up buying bigger houses and moved out.
Okay, so they move out, and how long did that house sit vacant?
6 months to a year.
Nobody. There's nothing. Oh God, I'm losing my fucking mind. Hold on, I'm losing my. Everything's falling apart.
Need some duct tape.
No, I need to not have big ass fucking headphones, bro. This is the dumb. But my earbuds are at my office, so I had to have my wife pick them up to bring them home.
Nice.
So We're trying out here, man. We're trying out here. So okay, so it sits about a year and a half, you said, and then this
Yeah,
person.
she comes in, and
Like, did you meet her? Hey, I'm moving in. Like, hey, we're your
yeah,
neighbor.
yeah,
Like,
it was all good.
was everything was
Yeah,
cool?
it was
Like,
great.
no issues.
No, it was great. We were thankful. We had great neighbors to the north of us, um, great ones to the south of us, and we got lucky. And
And like the city's going shitty. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was when we were kids.
right, I mean that's why I moved further to the outskirts.
But still,
You
you're
know,
trying to keep things right. So you have
right,
cameras put up.
yep,
To keep your house in case something's happened because you drive truck.
right.
He's out there, America, driving truck.
Oh yeah,
The way that I met Rob is we worked for the same company for Burner, and that's how I met Rob, and we've been pretty much friends ever since. Um, I don't drive truck no more. That all got taken away from me because of an idiot that ran me over with a piece of equipment. But anyway, that's how I met Rob. And let's see, didn't know about the watch party. FFS. Well, I'm trying to eat and not be on camera. Okay, well, thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. I'm glad that everything looks okay. So she moves in. Everything's going good.
yeah,
Has she? And from what you said to me is like there's some different things that she needed help with, and you helped her, correct?
yeah. She had she's got an older house, so the has the old wooden garage door, so it has the old spring and cable type garage door with an opener, but um, the one side broke,
Okay.
and I did remodeling and stuff like that, so and then some, and I knew how to fix it, so I told her, hey, run down to Lowe's, tell them to give you this cable and a stainless steel cable, and I'll fix it for you. And fixed it for her. She was grateful. Um, I mean, no issues. Did her snow
Now
for grass, everything.
you didn't send her a bill or anything
No,
for that.
no,
Okay.
I never asked her for anything ever.
And then the winters do get shit when it does snow here. Shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
It's not like it isn't. If any of my Odessa friends are watching, um, we get snow. Like not 3 inches shuts the city down. Like we get snow. So you were moving, move the snow for her.
Yep.
And didn't charge her anything.
No, she has a disabled husband. He was God, what was he? I think he said a union sheet metal worker or iron worker or something. He did something, or he did brick work or something. That doesn't really matter. But I mean, he's really messed up, man. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. I mean, it's and he can barely walk. He's really in a bad spot, and he's never ever going to recover from it, which is sad. And so I just try to just be. I mean, I'm the old school neighbor, the way I grew up. Help your neighbors out.
That's right, because that's when neighborhoods were neighborhoods, not
right.
hoods.
Right. That's when everybody, when your kid went down the street, your kid. It didn't matter if you were here or 2 blocks away. Everybody knew where that kid lived at. Now it's the people next door don't even know where that kid lives.
See, and that's what and I talk about that all the time too.
It's messed up.
What's up, Brenda? How you doing? Back when I was a kid, and same thing, when you were a kid, we'd run around the neighborhood, and if we did shit and a neighbor caught us,
oh my God,
you got your ass whipped by that neighbor.
Then they took you home,
and you got your ass whipped again.
Right.
And God forbid if your dad wasn't home, because that's the third ass whipping. Like you knew when we were kids, if somebody got busted doing something, you knew that child sat down and weighed options. Like you knew there was a minimum of 3 ass whippings you were going to get if you got caught. And if you did it, you was like, you think about it, be like, okay, well, fuck it, it's worth it, and then you would do your thing. Nowadays, like if you say, hey, I seen little Johnny,
and you're like,
turn
Johnny
trees.
Who?
Yeah, like, no, but don't you fucking tell me how to raise my kid and mind your own business. Right. That's not the way. It's not like it used to be anymore.
Right.
But we're a dying breed. I think we are the last generation of neighborhood people. Like, we understand how.
Well, no, what's even worse is then when you're like that, they label you as like you're crazy or you're nosy. Or you're whatever. But it doesn't seem to stop you when you need help, or which.
Speaking of which, that happened, correct?
Yeah.
So, like, what happened when they needed help? Well, let's wait. Let's back up. When, like,
you only got 2 of the things I've ever done for them.
I know, I understand that, but my thing is, okay, so we already know that they needed some help, with the situation that they're in, and you being the kind person that you are, we're doing, helping them out as much as you possibly can, and then something happened, correct? Like shit hit the fan. Like what happened? Like what was the issue?
Oh, I always had cameras up around my house. Um, but I had one particular camera that I didn't have up, and it was pointing at the side of my house at my side gate, and nothing, nothing intrudes on her at all whatsoever.
Okay, so it's not hitting her windows
Nope,
or
nope.
anything
And
like that.
that's been cleared by police, both male and female, by the actual statute of the law, which was given to me by the police. That there's I'm breaking no laws whatsoever. Um, on any part of her privacy or anything like that, and the officers have all told her that, and
But she still feels that
yeah, that I'm
it's looking into her house.
right, and I'm doing it to spy on her, which I could. I've told her and to her in front of the officers and everything that I could care less what you do over there. I mean, you could be burying dead bodies in the backyard as long as I
You're
don't
just
smell
trying
it.
to keep people from your house.
Right. If I don't, as long as I don't smell them things rotten, I could care less. I don't care.
Okay, and then like her end game though on all this is she wants you to take that camera down. Correct. Yeah. Like so, you're gonna have a whole blind spot on the north side of your house or south side of your house because she feels that you're looking into her fucking house. Okay, I could see that. I could see where. Okay.
But she's come into the house. I told her she's welcome into the house anytime she wants to see that camera. That's a fixed camera. You could never, ever, ever move it. You can't get on the computer and oscillate it by like that. Oh man, she's
you
here.
Have to go and loosen it up.
I have to get on a ladder, go up. I have to move it. I mean, turn a set screw and another set screw to actually set it where it needs to be.
Okay. And then so this starts all the problem, and then you get wind, if I'm not mistaken. And I know hopefully I'm not jumping around. I was trying to keep this in order because I want to try to keep it as chronological as I can possibly can.
Oh, here, I'll back it up just a little bit.
Okay.
So, fixed her garage. Did her snow. My stepson has done her grass. My daughter's helped with grass and other things over there, cleaning up, helping them all. She has a niece or a cousin or a nephew, something like her mom, somebody's kid. She has her sister's kid or something over there, which is about the same age as my daughter. So they all help out. Her upstairs was blazing hot. She lived, I guess, the daughter or sister, whatever, lives upstairs. I had to go up on a story and a half, pull the air conditioner out. I fixed that for him, so that because it was just blazing hot up there for her. I fixed that, no charge, put it all back together. Wired up in a ceiling fan because her brother was supposed to be coming to live there, and they had to come in and check the room and check the house out. So I wired up a ceiling fan for him, got all that done. I mean, it was just, just numerous things. I worked on her porch, fixed her porch for her because everything was flooding into her back of her house, and I've asked nothing for it.
You're just trying to help. You're just trying to be a good guy.
That's it. Never wanted anything from her. Nothing. Just hey, we're just looking out for each other. And even she said, hey, it's just great to have a neighbor like that. I mean, I even have the police report where she admitted to the officer, and this is now we're speeding up to everything up to this point, is where she admitted to the officer in my house while she stood in the house with the officer that I have no problem with the cameras. I have no problem with him. Everything's good. And, and he basically left it at, I have a 7-page report in my house.
Mm. And then, but at some point you get wind that the place that she lived before, the neighbors had cameras and she started this shit.
Yep. Yeah, they put cameras up because the crap that she was pulling, they were actually putting, she told us they put foam on the fence so she couldn't look through and spy on them. And I guess she ended up, she's from her words, where she allegedly cut him or did something, and so they called the police and they arrested her.
Absolutely, because you're ruining property. What up, Mike? How you doing, brother? You made it. Thank God. I'm sorry, I'm reading the thing. I don't know if I want. Can you read the screen at all?
Who, me?
Yeah. Do I have it can you read too much glare? Here, let me. Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little better. It's okay.
I'm trying, bro. It's
all right.
Limited budget, man. I know we should have I should have a News West 9 fucking van come in or something like that. That way, we can take care of things and we can just do this in the van. But see, let's break some shit, Dave. There you go.
Just glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, it sucks when I break it because I have nobody to blame but myself. Okay, so awesome. I'm trying to think. I just want to make sure that you get as much backstory in. So she tells you about the other neighbor. She tells you that she did all this other stuff, and she tells you that there was issues, and she's trying to make it sound
it's not
like
one neighbor. It's like it was like 2 or 3 neighbors.
Oh,
I went and checked.
really?
I went and checked it out. It's true.
No shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's I didn't know.
I had to. I didn't care at first because
Whatever.
I don't know the other people, but
Now
it's
with everything that's
now it's right
transpired.
now it's rolling itself. Its ugly face. It's starting to rear itself forward, and now I'm starting to see it.
That's absolutely crazy. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me.
You know,
How would you want to go after somebody that like is helping your family out
right, and looking out for you.
and looking out for you, and then you want to just flip script? Okay, because what like when did that happen? When did she like just lose her mind?
God, it's been going on probably 5 months now, maybe more. Maybe
Okay.
well, see, it's July, so 4 months maybe, 4 or 5 months. It's been rough.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So let me tell you what this is when I came in. I came in for the party in May. For Memorial Day. We do this all the time. It's a bunch of us old people that are here, and and half the time it's fucking raining, and so we were all huddled in.
Yeah.
Well, there's a break in the rain, so the kids decided they're going to play volleyball. So they set up everything for the volleyball, and so they set up for the volleyball. I was outside. All the kids, like everybody, was up front. So you guys know, everybody was up front and doing whatever, and they were playing volleyball. I watched it because Rob told them set the net up this way so you don't have to worry about the ball going into anybody's yard. And they set it up that way. It was a freak event. I watched the whole thing happen. The ball was served to his son, and he was facing it. He hit the ball. The ball literally rolled off of his thumb behind him and went over the fence and went into the kooky neighbor's yard. Okay, so there was another person here at the party because Rob and his wife did not want to have any kind of confrontation. They had somebody else knock on the door and said, "Hey, could you go get the volleyball?" Or I'm sorry, the volleyball went in the backyard. Is there any way you can get it? Or is it okay if we go and get the volleyball? So, this person knocks on the door and Crazy Cookie, I don't even want to say her name. She says, "What the fuck are you want? What do you want?" Something like, "What the fuck do you want?"
I don't know.
So the other party member decides to say, "Hey, go through the front door."
Can't get inside. Yeah.
Jamie just came home from work, and so hey, Jamie, how you doing?
I have some goodies.
That does look good. Fruit. I like some fruit.
Some fruit.
So anyway, so one of the people that were here knocked on her door and said, "Hey, can we get the volleyball?" She said, "Okay, give me a minute." So she did. She waited.
Allegedly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
She waited at the fence line, and then I guess she didn't come through, and I guess from what I heard, because I didn't see it either.
Right, neither did I.
The lady knocked on the door again and was like, "Hey," trying to say, "Hey, what's going on?" And that's when she started screaming at her again. And from what I heard, that's when the other lady, like the lady that was at the party here, said, "Screw it, I'm just gonna go get the ball."
Yeah.
So
something of that nature.
Something like that. So she goes and gets the ball. It's a volleyball. It's not even. It's still.
It's a kids volleyball at that.
4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like
something like that.
It's not even. It's not like it's late. Nobody's been drinking. Nobody's been doing anything. She goes to get the volleyball, turns around, and here comes Abuela Loco, throwing hands, screaming, yelling, pushing, cussing, and hitting on this lady. Like, just started going after her. And it turned into a big, huge mess. Now, at this point...
Which it never needed to. It shouldn't have.
At this point, his son is, he thinks he's in trouble, so he's hiding back. I'm in back with him, and I'm like, I watched the whole thing, so don't worry about it. If your dad has anything to say or if he tries to beat your ass, I'll let him know what I seen. And, it was an honest mistake. Like, how are you going to ruin everybody's day over a volley? Like, if I knew it would... Because I was told about this, ladies and gentlemen. I was told about it. I was told about how crazy this lady is. I was like, no, there ain't no way it's that bad. If I knew what I knew when I seen that ball go over the fence, I just would have went to Walmart and would have just grabbed another ball. Like, it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even remotely worth it. She attacks this lady and then calls the police and says that the lady attacked her. So next thing you know, there's sheriff's office and cops out here and everything over a volleyball. Now, mind you guys, this is one incident. Like, this is just one. This is when I came into play. So that's why I wanted to come over here and I wanted to talk about what was going on. So yes, you do. But so the cops get called, and at this point, everybody from the party is out front. She's still screaming and yelling. The other lady, she's got scratches and everything all over her, and so then this crazy lady decides to tell the police that she was the one that was attacked. Now, mind you, there's cameras up. Okay, she knows about it, and as much as she was fighting about the cameras, we're gonna rewind it again because I can't stay in chrono. I should have wrote this down, but I don't write shit down. She thought somebody was messing with her front door, so she asked Rob if there's any way that he could review the camera to see if anybody was knocking on her front door because she thought someone was messing with her front door. And now remember, they've already had some confrontation, some crap that happened before she asked him to review the camera. But him, even though all that shit happened,
It was actually before. It was actually before that incident that she has.
yeah, but you still had incidences
Right.
that happened.
Hmm.
But still, you being the
Hmm.
red-blooded American, God-fearing human being that you are, America, you was like, I'm going to try to help out my neighbor because that's what you do. And I don't know, was there anything on the camera? Was anybody messing with her stuff? Like you didn't catch anybody
No,
breaking into
it
her
was
house?
just
Or nothing?
it was us leaving. It was her leaving. It was just that.
Okay, so
It was
there was,
nothing.
but you actually had the ability. If something did happen, you could have showed the police, hey,
Oh yeah,
something happened. Here it is. This is what I
Definitely.
got. Go get the bad guys.
definitely.
Okay. So even though she's fought and screamed and had all these confrontations with you and everything, you still tried to help her out, plus all the other stuff that you did on top of that. And then now all this crap happens. And then that's when I came out front after the police and everything were here. I came up front and I think she was getting ready to leave, supposedly to go grab her cousins or something. To I don't know what, she's Hispanic, same as me. When you fight with one of us, you got to fight with our whole family. But they're like, she was Fruit Loops. Oh no, she said she was going to urgent care. Remember, because she was hurt badly. She was going to go to urgent care, and she limped and limped and limped and limped, and it took her so long to get into her car and to drive down the road. And then she came back like 15 minutes later, jumped out of her car, ran into her house like there was nothing wrong with her whatsoever. Because urgent care, I don't know if she didn't go, but if she went, I guaranteed they made fun of her because there was nothing wrong with this woman whatsoever.
No.
So the night went off after that. It pretty much went, like we didn't have any other issues. Like she tried to call the police because of sound, but Rob, knowing what the hell was going to happen, he bought a sound ordinance ticket, so he was good till midnight. So
Midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Yeah.
whatever the ticket was to, if it was till midnight, then at 11:59 I played the loudest, most annoying music until 11:59, and then I shut it off.
Oh yeah.
Because now I'm in it. Now I'm like, okay, let's see. I'll show you Tom Petty. I'll show you Tom Petty. So I start playing cumbia music, and I start just whatever I can do just to add to it. Because you know what, you could have said, you know what, I'm sorry, whatever. Come over, get a plate. There was some good food here. He's not. You're just not that guy that'll exclude anybody. Like if the people across the street want to come, I know they come over.
See, the thing is, I'll do just about for anybody, just like I know you would.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a point when, she walks around, she tells everybody, I don't know what happened. Oh, he's this and he's that, and oh, he's just got those cameras up because he wants to look at my 14-year-old daughter, and walks around the neighborhood screaming and telling people that, and making obscene comments about me, saying, and it's like, really? I mean, even the police told her, you need to watch your step because
that's defamation of character.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself in a court battle there that you're not gonna win.
Yep.
So, it's just been nonstop, and she terrorizes my wife constantly.
Yeah. See, now that's the reason. That's the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
And she did nothing.
When I saw your wife,
none of us did anything.
No, but when I saw your wife post that she was afraid to get out of the car,
Right.
She was stuck in her car for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I had to wait for the police to show up because standing. She's like coming up and down the driveway like aggressively. I mean, and that's not not even.
Where are you going? Tiller? I got you muted. Go ahead. But so this is what's going to happen. I see that happen. I see that she's locked up in her car and she's afraid to get out of it. And I was like, you got there. This has got to stop. This is not how neighbors are. And what you're supposed to pack up and move because of this? Like you're going to let her, you're supposed to leave? No.
Well, I think that's what she's trying to do, but
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm sorry, but it's, I mean, I even said, you know what, look, what happened happened, leave it go, and she don't. I mean, she just keeps poking and poking and poking and poking, and she don't stop. I mean, like past 2, 3, 4 nights. I mean, it's been, um, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. She'll come down the road honking her horn, just blaring on her horn, backs in the driveway, blares the horn all the way down the driveway, all the way up to the fence. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, she goes to the neighbors' houses and she's pointing out, look, he's got cameras. Oh, look, he's a perv. Oh, look, he's looking at this, looking at that. Are you kidding me? I have a daughter your age. I mean, seriously? I mean, come on.
And if you look at these yards here in the city, like in his neighborhood, they're all manicured. I'm looking at his right now. I mean, it's beautiful. There is a strip of grass, probably what?
You're talking put your heel to toe width.
No, I'm saying from your edge to her edge is what, 10 feet?
Maybe 12, yeah.
10, 12 feet, okay. And then I'm thinking that stick is your property line, correct?
No, it goes all the way past the mailbox.
Yours goes past the mailbox.
When you start at the back fence, it's about 2 feet length wide,
okay.
And then it kind of narrows down as it gets to the road because of the way the property line runs. But
because it's not straight.
It's kind of cocked a little bit.
Okay, so but. I wish to God I had a wireless camera so I could go. So as soon as I upgrade this, I'll be able to use wireless camera.
That's great.
There is a 5-inch strip on her side.
That's starting at the road, and it widens out to about a 2-foot strip at the back end.
She won't.
Like 8 inches tall.
She won't cut the grass, guys.
Because she thinks it pisses me off. Because I like my grass
everything and the rest of her grass is cut, but there's just this mohawk strip. And I guess when it gets
the battle line.
Yeah, that's the DMZ right there,
That's a demilitarized zone. You can't walk in that.
But I guess when it was nasty out one time, you said that she was in her car going up and down the strip just to make it all muddy.
Oh yeah,
She
we pulled, my wife and I pulled in, and we're sitting there, and she just starts backing up forwards and backwards, peeling out to where it literally turned the grass into a mud puddle, and it was rain. I mean, it was a swamp, and she's just like, I guess somebody else was in the car with her. And they might have said something because the window was cracked. And she's like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, that's my goddamn property. I do whatever the fuck I want.
And that's the reason why these fucking neighborhoods look like shit, because you got dirty fucking people like that that would rather ruin their yards and not take care of anything. Just like my cousin Nettie said right now. She said, if more people did this, we probably wouldn't have any problems in our neighborhoods. Way to go, cuz. So I mean, I don't understand. It boggles my mind how she's spending so much time.
It's the energy that she's doing to be so negative and trying to bug somebody. And then the funny part is, it's like she's not even phasing me.
No, and she doesn't.
It's actually to the point where it's like, how old are you that?
And Karma's a bitch, and she has a good memory too. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're putting out there will come back to you, man, tenfold.
And I just don't. I guess the really messed up part is that she sits around here and she tells people, like, she had a fence company come out because she wanted to run a fence all the way down from the back west side of the property all the way to the east side as far as she could, and she's running her mouth to the fence guy, talking, oh, he's got these cameras up, and oh, he's this and he's that, and the guy's kind of looking at her like, okay, well, I didn't come here to hear what the hell is going on.
Tell me what I need to do with this damn fence.
Yeah, right. And she's like, well, apparently they're 4 inches over onto my property, and I want it back. So the width of a 4x4 fence post.
Here's camera 2, guys. This is the neighbor's house right here. So you can see that little strip of grass. That's the demilitarized zone. And it goes all the way to the front. I mean, spin that camera. Look, just give them the neighborhood shot, Rob. This is look how beautiful this neighborhood is. Beautiful grass. No issues. Everybody's just hanging out. It's a wonderful, wonderful neighborhood. Like I would love to live in a neighborhood like this. I live on a busy ass street, so it's hard for me to. I don't know. It's hard for me to just up and move. I'm kind of like stuck where I'm at. But sweet, still at 0. I like that I'm not dropping frames, dude. That makes me happy as hell. But yeah, so and then you said there was another instance, because now it's to the point where you got to be petty,
Well, kind of. I mean,
passive aggressive, I guess. Yes, you do.
It's basically it's basically now it's like cover your ass is what the
Well,
the sergeant.
I wanted to bring up the fake camera incident.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, she would come out, and I've got videos of all this. I wish I could upload them. I mean, you guys would need beer and
Popcorn.
brats and popcorn. 'Cause it's
Man,
great. I threw this camera up just to just for BS. I mean, it's like I didn't want to poke, but it was like you're asking for it. So
and it wasn't hooked up, right?
no, it was a dummy camera. It's dead as dead can be.
Okay.
And I stuck it on top of my shed, and it points right down my property. Doesn't do anything. And she climbed up on the fence. Now, mind you, this is also with a hurt knee, allegedly.
Oh, that's right, because she's hurt.
Right. So she climbs up there and reaches over the fence, and it's all on camera. So she's now criminally trespassing.
She broke the property line.
Yeah, and she's taking a picture of it, which it didn't even work. So police come out and tell her, one and only warning, you do it again, you're going. And she lost her mind. She told him off. It was great. She's screaming at him, telling him. He's like, no, I seen you. I watched it I watched it.
That's what I don't understand. How can she sit there and say it wasn't me?
Yeah, she's like, no, it wasn't me. It's like, we just watched it on replay. It's you. Same clothes, same everything. What do you mean it's not you?
She got an equally crazy twin sister? Or is it...
God, I fucking hope not.
Man, could you imagine them like she moves on the other side of you? Then you just got to move to Iraq, dude, and be done with it.
Let me tell you something. If that happens, I'm moving in with you.
Shit, I got enough people living with me, man. We'll make room. I'll let you live in my garage that's leaned to the one side.
You just want me to do that, so I'll fix it for you.
Yes. See?
I know your sickness.
But yeah, so I when I heard all this, I asked Rob, I said, hey, it was kind of a joke. I'm like, dude, I should do a porch pimping over at your house and we can talk about, neighbors from hell. And
the sad part is it didn't even start off that way. It was actually, I was very thankful to have a neighbor like that. And allegedly she was thankful to have a neighbor like me. We helped each other out, looked out for each other. And
this is where it's become like this.
Right.
I don't, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like she doesn't have anything else to do. And this is just the way that she fulfills her day. And there's 1,000 different ways you can fulfill your day.
Why go and
bite the hand that feeds you, pretty much? I mean, honestly,
well, it's not even.
You helped her out, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you.
Well, I understand, but I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I guess, lack of a better word, just toot my own horn. It's just, I'm just being the way I was raised, man. You help your neighbors out.
Oh, I understand. But like I said, we're the last generation, and you think.
I know you're bringing beer over here.
Who said beer? Who's bringing beer? Oh, but like I said, she's older too, so you think that she would even respect it more, knowing that she moved next to somebody that has the same values that she should have.
Well, you would think.
You're not some punk ass 25-year-old kid that's having ragers every fucking night.
I'm sorry, bro.
He don't even.
He's the same age. He's that age. He's in his 20s. He has very.
Oh, well, no disrespect. It's not all of you. Everybody but you. So.
No. He has good parties back there, but he's respectful though.
Yeah, but if you look, he's pushed way back. You know what I'm saying? It's
not
like
the back of the industrial area back there or the office area. So.
Yeah, and I really don't think he's got a kooky, crazy neighbor that's trying to call the cops on him every 10 minutes for shit, but then wants him to do stuff for him. Like,
he's just got a generator that starts every 25 minutes that he wants to tear out of the concrete.
There's a generator?
Yeah, on the backside of that porch right there.
Yeah.
See it? On the other side of the black rails?
Yeah.
That thing kicks on every once in a while to kind of keep everything rolling. Yeah,
so he already knows.
He knows the date. He knows the time and everything. Sunday at 1. It's going.
So what is it? Does there's no power to it? It just runs off a generator? Like
no, I think it just regenerates. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it runs for like 15 minutes or something, or 10 minents.
You need to wait till it shuts off and then just run yourself some zero-ot, man, over there and then fucking tree off. Then you can grow all the weeds you want. And you don't have to worry about it.
That'd be great.
Yes, I did say that. So if she does want to call the police on me, I think that everybody, it should be their civic duty to grow marijuana. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, And that's the thing now.
Someone can't do that.
No, listen, side note, okay? Because I brought it up.
Yeah.
It's not even worth growing weed anymore. Not today. It's not worth growing weed when you can go to a dispensary and you can get, you know what you're going to get every single time. It's going to be pure. It's going to be the best that it could possibly be. And every time it's going to be the same. Because like when I was growing up, there was good weed and bad weed. That's it. Now I am such a freaking like pinky out connoisseur. I'm like, is it an indica, sativa, or is it a hybrid? If I'm buying wax, is it nug run or is it trim run? Why is it so? Oh, well, I know why it's so brown because you didn't fucking pull all the
I don't
goddamn
think they're in
nectar.
there anymore.
So
They were in there.
But that's just.
I would die. I would freaking die if the bird come out.
Oh, was there actual birds?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there
no
was
shit.
sparrows in there.
That's cool.
Freaking female.
See, look at you even building a house habitat for humanity for the local sparrows. You got
fed them there and let them go back there.
That's crazy. And then you got fucking. Like I said, once again, you got Abuela Loco over here.
They lost funding.
He had to help build the battered women's shelter across the street or whatever the hell that thing is. Ronald McDonald House. Is that what it is?
No, that's for disabilities.
Oh, okay.
Adult disabilities.
Well, then that actually has meaning. I don't understand the battered women's shelter shit. That just drives me nuts, man. How the hell are you gonna give a lady a 2-bedroom apartment or whatever for $11 a fucking month and she's pulling in with a fucking Escalade? Your priorities.
That's why she's pulling in with an Escalade.
Fucking Section 8 is the most fucked up thing that I've ever seen in my life, dude. I don't understand it. You see that they're driving around Escalades, getting their hair did, and their nails did, and all this other shit.
Hair did.
You know what I'm saying? And then fucking baby daddy's coming in, dropping off money, selling dope out the house, all this other, and nobody wants to take it away.
No.
I'm sorry, but if you're getting state assistance, you should be drug tested every fucking month. Every month.
Well, you're gonna start a war there.
No, I'm not. That's
I see that crap all the time. I see people.
Fuck it. No, if I'm paying for you to sit on your ass and have babies, drug test you. And here's the thing. Okay, if you can't work, I understand that. There is legitimate people that I understand that.
But it's the people that have this issue here, and they go, I can't work no more.
Bitch, you can go to the park and pick up dirt and pick up trash on the side of the road and paint a fucking goddamn park bench. Go do something. Earn your keep. If you're not earning your keep in society, they should just take you out back, fucking dig a hole, put a bullet in your head, and fill it in. I'm sorry. Do something. Something. If you spend half as much time, fucking the time that you spend coming up with crazy harebrained ideas why you can't work and just do something,
right?
This place will be a hell of a lot better.
You killer.
I'm sorry, dude. I just don't understand it. That drives me fucking bonkers. I was raised, if you want something, you go out and you work your ass off, you save your money and you fucking save up and you buy it.
Right.
These kids nowadays want to just go and take. I'm gonna break into your fucking car. I'm gonna break into your house. I'm gonna steal what you've worked your fucking ass off for. Why? Because my parents never
Don't let me catch you. I'm breaking down.
Dude, I'm from Texas, bro. I'm begging baby Jesus somebody will break into my fucking house. Man. Right. Do you ever see that new Kevin Hart where he's like, gun compartment? That's my house, dude. I got guns everywhere. Please come break into my house. Please, because, I want to fully exercise my right to use the castle clause. And I will. In Texas, side note, the castle clause actually extends to your neighbor's house. So if you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house and you think that your neighbor would want you to defend their property, shoot them.
Boom.
Shoot them. Like if somebody broke in next door, I'd just be like, nah.
No. Like,
no,
my cameras didn't work at that point.
Yeah, they all shut. But see, here's the thing. I know you say that to be funny, but you'd be the first one to go review those cameras to see and figure out how you could help her.
Yeah.
As much as she's treated you like shit and as much shit as she's put you through, you're still that human being that would go and help her out. I know you, Rob.
I know.
And that's the thing. She knows that too. So that's why she thinks she can get away with everything that she does to you. I mean, is she doing this shit to any of the other neighbors?
No, she's just trying to friend everybody else around here now all of a sudden because she wants everybody against me. That's fine. That'll be the first time.
Misery loves company. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's probably cameras on that building, correct? Mm-hmm. And there's
cameras everywhere now. I mean, you drive down the damn road, there's cameras at every stoplight, every intersection. There's cameras right out. You drive right out here. Drive right out here to the intersection, and there's cameras right there that look at traffic.
I know. And look, there's 4 more cameras here right now. So
pointing everywhere.
Cameras everywhere. You can't do anything, man. Smile.
I know. She's like coming over here ready to whoop somebody's ass. Look at her.
I heard what you said online.
I know. She's like, you're going down.
And that's the thing.
Bring your beans. Hey, put the brick down.
Because
oh, it's your phone. Sorry.
Is that a Nextel?
Oh my God! Remember them the old phones like Yeah.
Yes, sir. The yellow brick phones.
like the phone and the antenna.
Oh no, that's that was the first brick
The
phone.
block.
I had that. That was my first cell phone. Well, first of all, I had the bag phone, the
Oh my
3-watt
God.
bag phone.
Right.
But here's the thing, y'all laugh. They're like, oh, I fucking bring
That's old.
bag phones. Mary says, amen to drug testing for welfare recipients. I love you, Mary. And that's the thing I hope she understands. Like, she might just think this is just something funny. But when I upload this to my YouTube, there's 70,000. I have 70,000 viewers. I have 70,000 subscribers. I know that's not a lot compared to like
That's
whatever, but for a fat Mexican dude in Toledo, that's pretty good. So
it's like Finley and Genoa put together.
hey man, I try.
But, yeah.
Fucking
definitely Delta.
But thank you, Mary. Like, what do you guys think? If anybody's out there listening, because we are live right now.
Yeah, like give
and
feedback
here's the
on
thing,
this. Like, give feedback. Like, what do you?
I know.
I mean,
what do you guys think?
There's nothing wrong here.
Like, you've heard the story, like, and it's as much as
it still continues.
As much as I could pack into this, and it's like I said, she's outside right now. I don't know if she's recording or whatever, but
whatever.
But here's the thing, like,
just
what
like
do you?
Our God gave him right to do this.
Exactly. Like, what do you guys think? Like, have you ever had a neighbor that was this crazy?
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
It's good for one. It's good
What do you
for
guys think?
Which
Have
one?
you ever had a neighbor that was then thank you.
You're gonna be over there.
Oh, man, yeah, no shit. That really.
I'm still waiting for him to show up. What's it been, like almost a year now?
I still got. But that place doesn't even open.
It's open. It's just nobody's in it. Apparently, they were supposed to bring. What was it? They were supposed to bring one person in or something. Like one person in.
Is it like a place for people to stay?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Aunt Grady. Okay,
Yeah.
and nobody's staying there?
No.
Dude, we should throw a rager in there, bro.
Dude, that big, see where the peak is, the center one? That's a huge, like, great room. It's like probably as round as my property. It's insane. It's huge.
So what is it? The state just had to get rid of some money, so they just built that just to sit there? Is it really? I thought Aunt Grady was state.
No, the other one, the big one's out. There's a big one out there in Spencer Township. That's real big.
They must have had to just get rid of some money because they got to be getting funding somehow. So, because if you don't use it, you lose it. So they're like, oh, let's just put this up.
That's why our entire state's under construction, because if they don't use it, they're going to lose funding for next year.
Bro, you want to talk about side note? Fucking Secor Road, bro. Secor. Look, I lived in Odessa, Texas, and they would shut down like a 30-mile stretch of highway, right, to repair it. Those motherfuckers will have that done in 2 days. Ripped out, resurfaced, done, ready, where there's already a dead body on it. Like, it was like done. 475 has been under construction. I'm 46 years old. I remember when it happened when I was 11. It's never done. Ever, never done. Like,
that's because they take so long to fix it. And then by the time they're done fixing it, it's time to repair it again.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's because the quality of work that they do is crap anymore.
And why is it they always finish the road? It looks beautiful, and then they start digging up patches. I think like Phil lost his keys. He's like, I think I dropped them here.
Right. You see the guy doing a core drill.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Nope, that ain't it. No, let's go down a little bit further. It just drives me batshit crazy.
Wait a minute, go get the grinder, pull it out.
Because I would see how fast they would get everything done in Odessa, and then I come here and it's like it's so slow. It does not make sense to me. No. None whatsoever. Where's she going? Oh, right on.
Oh, I know. I've been seeing different cars running in and out there, but that's just me being nosy, No.
But see, here's
hopefully
my
not
thing.
the ones that were supposed to toilet paper your house. Okay. I know. It rained like the entire week. It's like, oh, Mother Nature went, not today.
Oh no shit!
Not a week later.
Somebody was gonna come toilet paper your house.
If for some reason you turn your cameras on or something and you see like people throwing shit in my trees, he goes, I already know about it. It's good. Was it your niece or something? Was it? Yeah. And then it's like when he said that, it like rained for the next 5 days.
So wait, why was she gonna come toilet paper your house?
Because they've never done anything bad or fun, so to say.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Why not nab somebody that we know they're not going to go to jail over?
Yeah, and she could tell her friends, I don't know whose house this is, but let's do it.
Right.
And they're like, okay. And
so he comes out and he's like, Jenny, how does he know your name if you don't know?
but honestly, how cool would that be? Because you'd be like, okay, they're not going to get in trouble or anything. And you'd be like, hey, you crazy, wacky, kooky kids, and run. And then you don't chase after them, whatever. You should tell them to come over to this bitch's house and do it. And,
no.
They can yell little things like, La migra, and.
Oh, Jesus.
Was that wrong? Was that racist?
I don't.
Mexicans can do that because
I just know I didn't say it.
that's right. He did not say it. I
No.
did. Crazy bitch.
That's right. 1, 2. That's why we're doing it here.
Exactly.
3, 4.
3, 4, 5,
Right.
6. So, but no, I just wanted to come out because after I seen that his wife was stuck in the car wait because she was doing this shit.
Oh yeah, you weren't here this week. And she got stuck in the car for 20 minutes. She had to call the police.
And I seen it on
She went
Facebook. I'm
after.
like, and I just passively told Rob, I'm like, dude, I should do a Porch Pimpin video. Come on, we'll do a show about crazy neighbors. And it was on Facebook. He's like, LOL, whatever. Then he messaged me. He's like, bro, can we make this happen? And I was like, well, I can't because I needed a new board because I needed a USB board. And I am on short-term disability right now because I just had my shoulder done last week for the 5th time. I was like, give me a couple weeks when I make some money, I'll go get a board. He's like, where's it at? I'm like, what? He's like, where's the board at? I'm like, well, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm going to go get you the board. Just tell her, can I drop off the money? I'm like, no, I'm not taking it. Don't worry about it. We'll do it in a couple of weeks. Next thing I know, he's like, I'm on my way. I'm like, on your fucking way where? He's like, Prodigy Music. I'm like, I was like, where you at? He's like, getting off on the Secor exit. I'm like, well, I can eat lunch. Fuck, I ain't gonna worry about it. I got time.
Have dinner, take a 6-hour snooze,
So we go there, and I was just
6 lights later, I finally hit the freaking road.
I found one for like $110. It just was a 2-channel, for mic two mic channels. I was like, that's good. I was like, he's like, well, don't you want something you can grow into? I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Because I just told him this, let me DJ a couple of parties. I don't want you to give me anything.
So he's like, but this is the one I really would really.
I was like, that's the one I was thinking about, but it's it was double the price. I was like, I'll just have to worry about it later. Don't worry about it. And next thing I know, she writes me up for the 2 channel, and she's like, I need your receipt back. I'm like, why? And he's like, just don't worry about it. And I already knew what the hell he did. I'm like, God damn it, Rob. Why did you do that, man? He's like, no, that's the one you need. You can grow into it. You don't have to worry about getting one in a couple months or whatever. It's good. I'm like, you're just going to have to let me do a couple more parties at your house. He's like, you're going to be doing parties for 3 years. I'm like, I know, because you do 1 party a year. So 3 parties will be perfectly fine. But he was talking to me on the way home, and I backed in my driveway, and I'm chatting with him. He's driving home. I said, look, my wife's here. She just pulled up. I said, I got to let you go. She's got groceries to get in and stuff. So, whatever. I thought I had hung up the phone.
It was still on.
It was still on. And I opened up the door, and she's like, I'm like, you're not going to believe this. And I open up the back door, and
did he do it?
I pull out the mixer. She's like, did he do it? I'm like, yep. She's like, what the hell is wrong with him? I'm like, he's just trying to prove a point. I said, but I got to do the next 3 years of parties over at his house. Hopefully it won't rain.
Is that? Every time I have one, you're leaving. You never fucking call me over to your house either, goddammit. Oh, yeah, I know. I left. I come back. We left for the weekend. We come back, and I'm like, oh. She's like, you cut all his trees down. I said, yeah, you got the okay. That's actually his trees. Kind of.
Oh, no, shit.
Well, now you can start from the beginning and see how long it takes to grow them back up.
If you look for that weekend, you can actually see a F-250 dump a truck full of water right there on the storm drain. Because afterwards, we filled my cousin's truck full of water.
Oh.
Why?
It's a pool.
It was a pool.
What are you talking about? We used to do that back in the day.
Fucking
Put a tarp in there.
Hillbillies. Hillbillies, guys. I'm telling you. That's cool.
Just because Mr. Odessa here would rather sweat his balls off than go and get in the back of it. We used to do that. We used to do that and roll through Southwick Mall.
Dude, I don't have
nobody
time.
knows what Southwick Mall is anymore. It's just a freaking grass
It's a parking lot. Yeah.
Right. Can't even get into anymore.
Dude, when I was in Texas, I didn't have time to party and kick it in a pool and shit. I was too
Right,
busy out in
working.
the oil patch, dude.
Right.
But when you're
Banging
making
it out.
$170K a year, being a dumbass fucking high school graduate like me, dude, I'd like. When I see my first paycheck, it was $3,700. My first paycheck for a week, $3,700. I called dispatch and I'm like, I think y'all fucked up. Like, can you please check my paperwork? They checked it and everything. It's like, yeah, no, it's fine. That's exactly what you're supposed to get paid. I hung up and cried, dude. I made that much money legally in my whole life. Like, I didn't have to sell dope. I didn't have to, dude. I just went to work and man. 3 years later, I get hit there by a flowback pit and they take my CDL away from me. And here I am back in fucking Toledo working in a fucking cubicle for $13 an hour. I'm not even doing that. I got hurt. I'm making $220 a week, dude. And
You got hit
shut up. $106 a week I got to give back to pay for my insurance. So I'm living on $96 a week with married with 2 kids. Yeah. Hence the reason why I'm starting to do Porch Pimpin. We're going to have sponsors.
You get hit by a cubicle wall.
No, this is what happened, dude. No, I went to Shipshawana. And I had the gastric sleeve surgery. Okay, so I'm down like 172 pounds right now, and so we're walking. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't really thirsty or anything, and I got ahead of my wife and my son, and my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law were going down the next row. I'm like, look, I'm gonna wait here for my wife. They're like, okay, and I was sitting there. I was like, man, it's hot. And I was looking around. There was no place to sit, but there was a tie-off post for a horse, so I put my elbow on it, and I'm kind of chilling. I'm like,
That's
man,
funny.
I am fucking hot. And then I woke up to
for a horse.
yeah,
You were leaning on it.
but shut up, dickhead. So I wake up and people are like, do we need to call 911?
You can't write this stuff.
I passed the fuck out, dude. I don't remember. I guess I took a couple steps and then fell. I don't remember. And I fucking re-injured my shoulder, my rotator cuff, so I had to have a fifth surgery.
How the hell did you pass out? You worked in freaking Texas.
I don't know. I have no clue, dude. Severe dehydration. And it's crazy because fat guy falling, you know, I'm already like everybody's. I know somebody somewhere's got video.
Well, at least nobody's jumping on you.
Brian said, women that used to live in the building next door kept coming over asking me for Xanax or perks all the time, thinking I'd take them. Glad she moved away, watched her in her bathing suit walking around outside in the middle of winter.
That's great.
Thanks, Brian. But no, I just got severely dehydrated. I knew somebody had pictures, so I'm like sitting there, and I couldn't get up because I was still dizzy after I woke up. I still was like kind of wonky.
And I remember somebody had pictures.
No, everybody's around me, so I was like, okay, make jokes to take away that you fat and you fell. Make jokes. So I'm like, man, these prices here at Shipshawana just make you fall out, you know. And everybody started laughing and stuff.
Oh my god!
You think my wife took me to the hospital right away?
Nope. We gotta keep shopping.
Put me back in the car for 3.5 hours, dude, while they finished shopping. Then we went to the cheese market. Then we went to another place to look at some old ass rustic shit. Then we got something to eat. Then we went home, dropped the kids off, emptied the car off. Then I went to the hospital.
When did somebody get you water? We go get cheese.
Fucking, I know they gave me her sister gave me a bottle of water, bro. Those little itty bitty little tubby ones, the little dinky like 8-ounce bottle of water.
What did that do? Fill your toe?
Nothing, dude. I like it hit my tongue and I was like, and it just dissipated.
Vapor.
I was just. They said it was severe dehydration. I didn't even. And I remember fucking with dehydration when I moved to Odessa, because that ain't no joke. There's nothing like you're in 115 degree weather, but it literally feels like this temperature wise right now because it's so dry. Like it's not humid at all. Like you sweat, but you don't see anything because it just evaporates right away. But then you just start having a fucking headache. By the time you have a headache, dude, it's over.
Right, it's too late.
It's too late.
Well, that's, people think because they're thirsty now and they're out in the sun. It's like, oh, I'll drink water, I'll be good. It doesn't work that way.
You're not thirsty.
You need to hydrate the day before. It's going to be 110 degrees because then your body's actually been able to absorb it.
But see, it's so prevalent there that, like, if you're in Walmart's parking lot, you'll see a lot of company vehicles and stuff in there, and everybody's got like the big Yeti coolers on the back of their truck.
Yeah.
And if you need a water, you just walk up to any fucking car and you grab a water. Man. That's it. And if it's the last water, what they'll do is they'll go into Walmart, they'll buy a case of water and throw it in a random whatever cooler it is. Like, it's just a thing. Everybody does it, and it's cool. It's called being a respectful neighbor. I'm just saying, I don't know if she's listening or not, but it's called being respectful. You try to help your neighbor out. So if they need a water, you give it to them. If you need something, you help them. Where the hell is,
Well, shit, how long did we sit there that one day when you thought somebody pushed in your screen on the side? We were there, what, an hour probably?
What happened?
The side, where it says ADT.
Yeah.
On the top, on the right side there, on the south side, the screen was all pushed in. Well, this camera right here catches that edge. Okay. Not intentionally. That's what it catches.
Yeah.
I mean, right. So,
hey, did you hear we're getting Amazon or whatever in Rossford?
Yeah, they're building that. We drove by it the other day.
Fuck yeah,
drove by it yesterday.
They're saying that we're going to be able to get same day delivery on a lot of shit.
I believe that when I see it.
Fucking amazing.
Right.
I'm just going to order random shit because I want to see it. I want the drones, the Amazon drone. You imagine if that bitch seen an Amazon drone come ring your doorbell to drop off a package? Whoo!
Oh, she'd think that would be me.
Yeah, he brought one of them whirly birds off. I don't know why I think she's Southern. She's Mexican. That didn't work. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Glad you said
Hey,
that.
Kim, how you doing? So, but yeah, I just don't understand the crazy neighbors. Every place I've lived, I had.
How long?
Hour.
Oh, we're going. We'll go. Shit.
We've been going an hour.
Yeah, let me go in an hour.
I got some stuff to do around the house. I'll be back by later.
All right,
We'll be
yeah.
here.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Sweet.
Bring a chair and shit, man.
Chair and bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've been blessed with like decent neighbors. Like I'm trying to think like the worst neighbor that I had. I haven't had bad neighbors.
No, I mean, well, when I first 6 years ago, the first person that lived here, there were two young kids, and they had a pit bull, which obviously you remember that. He
Yeah.
turned my leg into a freaking chew toy.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, and then somehow I was the ass for that. And all I did was come out, walk down my porch here. I stepped off the porch, and I was literally a foot and a half off my north side of my house, walking down the side, and here comes freaking Cujo out of nowhere.
Jesus Christ.
And leaps from the back patio over there, which now there's a fence there because the dog, and this dog, I mean, it's like you see those videos where these dogs like leap 60 freaking feet. I mean, I'm just throwing a number out there, but it's like ungodly lengths.
Yeah.
I was good. It was that fast. I didn't even hear the dog coming. I was walking in a pair of flip-flops across grass. It wasn't like I was wearing freaking church shoes or church, where you click, walking that concrete. I mean, I'm walking across grass because the grass wasn't, it's a new house. So, I mean, the grass, I was trying to get it to grow. So I wanted to get the water on before we went to bed. So we were hurrying across the damn house. And I mean, this dog just lunged, and I tried to pack myself behind the damn central air unit, and just like, oh shit, and here it come. That dog bit me 6 freaking times. And I didn't even know it. That's how fast he did it. I didn't even know how many times I got hit until I got to the hospital.
God, that's like my mother-in-law, man. She had a dog come after her 2 summers ago. No, last summer. It was last summer. She called me while the dog was attacking her.
Shit,
dude! It's seen her. It just because here's like there was a lady that saw it in the car. She said usually when the fuck?
No, messed up.
She said usually when dogs get loose, they're out running around, they're looking at everything and where they're gonna go next. She's like, this dog just looked at your mother-in-law, and that was
lunch.
That was target.
Yep.
And when the dog attacked her, the lady pulled over, and her 14-year-old daughter got out and grabbed the dog's collar. And as soon as she touched the dog's collar, the dog stopped attacking, sat down, wagged its tail, was smiling like it was a program, and it was over.
Well, that's what's messed up because that dog, I found out because we ended up recording. It was 6 months. It was weird. It was 6 months almost to the day when that happened. That Lucas County put into effect they put in a new law that anybody who's attacked by a dog and either has loss from work, medical bills, anything of that nature is 100% responsible.
Yep.
And the thing of it is the guy, the girl's boyfriend, it was his dog, and I guess it came from Indianapolis, and found out in court the dog was manged. It was just not really taken care of real well, and so he kind of nurtured it. So, being the damage that he did, one of the options was to put the dog down. And my concern was at that time my kids were 6 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that just terrified the hell out of me. That if the dog came after me, I mean, I'm glad it got me and not my daughter or my son.
20 more minutes, it would have been my son because I was taking my son over there to cut the grass.
And
so I feel you on that one.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just it's like I told him, of course. I said, what if that would have been my daughter? I mean, what if that had been my son? I mean, God only knows. I mean, by the time I would have realized that they're screaming, that the dog's getting. I mean, the seconds of how and how powerful these dogs are.
Because how long did the attack last? Like, if you had
with me, it was. I want to say it was only maybe like 10 or 15 seconds, but
6 bites.
But it just seemed a lot longer than that. And then I just clenched up my fist. I mean, I didn't have much other option, and I just yelled, "What the fuck!" really loud, and the dog backed up like, "Whoa!" And then it looked at me again like, "Oh yeah, I don't think so." Came back in. I mean, I almost felt his nose touch my leg, and his mouth was opening. And the girl that lived there, his girlfriend, came around the corner and yelled, and the dog backed off. But I could have been an ass, and I could have pushed it in the court and said, "No, the dog needs to go down," but I didn't.
Mm-hmm. That's the same thing Tara's mom did. She didn't want the dog to be put down.
And I said, just ship the dog and get it away from that house. So, apparently I was the bad guy for that too. And I told him in court, I said, This could have went the complete other way. And I said, no, all I'm asking for, I'm not trying to soak you for anything. I'm not trying. I'm asking you to pay for my doctor bills and my lost time from work. I'm not asking for anything more.
Yep. And it's not like it's coming out of their. Well, I mean, technically, it's not coming out
Oh,
of
it's
their
coming
pocket.
out
It's
of the
coming
insurance. But still, I'm still not. I'm just.
But you're not doing all punitive damages and
Right.
all whatever.
Right.
Now I got
Just,
PTSD against dogs.
right.
And, all that other bullshit. And that's Tara's mom. My wife's mom did the same thing. She's like, she didn't want the dog to be put down. It just got out of the house. This happened. It was a horrible, horrible fucking mistake.
All right.
But the state took over, or the city took over at that point, and they put quarantine, and then they put them down. Period.
Well, and they did that with this dog too. I mean, that's just the law. That's what they do.
Yep.
But it got to the point where, and then it was literally 3 weeks later. No, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe 4 to 6 weeks later. I hadn't put a screen door on the house yet, and I hear something scratching at the door. And the wife's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "What's what?" I mean, we work around loud shit all the time, so it's like we don't always hear the stuff. And she's like, "You don't hear it?" I'm like, "What?" And I'm listening, and all of a sudden I hear it, and I'm like, "You got to be kidding me! Somebody's got a pair that's gonna pair of balls and break into a house, but the lights are on. I mean, you can hear the TV." I'm like, "Seriously?" So I go, and I'm like, "Well, if it is, better grab some protection here." So I go and I unlock the door and I put my shoes on. And I put my foot at the bottom of the door like a wedge.
Yep.
And I just cracked the door, and what's sitting there? This behemoth freaking pit bull. I mean, I must have been the freaking. I mean, guy works for police over here. He's like, "What are you, the freaking dog whisperer?" I mean, all these dogs come. He fought this dog for almost a half hour. He got the cable around the dog. I mean, and wrestled this dog for, I mean, a good half hour. I couldn't even see. I thought this dog's head was going to pop off. I mean, he had that cable that tight, and then it started raining, which means now everything was getting wet and slippery. Mm-hmm. He gets the dog in the car, gets down there, and I had talked to him later on. He goes, I got down there. He goes, call the warden. Warden come down. He goes, and this little girl must have been 5 foot tall. Steps out, couldn't be 90 pounds soaking wet. And he goes, "Did you bring help?" And she goes, "No, why?" And he goes, "Because I just wrestled with this dog for a half hour." He goes, "And I'm whooped."
Yeah.
He goes, she opened the door to the van, opened the door of the car, goes, "Come on." Jumped out.
Done.
Wagged the truck. Done. Bye.
Jesus.
And he just sat there like, insane? What the hell?
That is crazy, dude. What's up, Barb? How you doing, honey? I know I need to come out there. I really wish I had money to get back out to Texas, but maybe next year. Maybe next year. So, hey, if you're bored, you can come up to Toledo. Come hang out with me. You can spend the week at my house.
You can come over here. It's always
That's my vape mom, dude. You stop.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
Oh, you do
right here,
man. If Barb was here, Barb is wonderful. Like when she really doesn't have a Southern accent unless she's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's liquor, love, and anger is what makes it come out. You know what I'm saying? But she gets the most Southern draw you ever heard. She would not put up with this. It would have been over. It would have been a wrap. I mean, just no.
Well, see, and the thing is, I just do what I was told by the police. Document, keep what you need.
It just sucks that it has to be that way. Like right,
it does.
I was really hoping she would come up and be like, let me tell my side of the story. I would like to explain to you why I feel this way. And sit down and let's have a conversation about it. Because it's easier to bitch and scream at somebody.
See, I would love for it to fucking end. I would. Mm-hmm. I'd love for it to end and be back where it was. I really do.
Even if it's not where it was, if it's just civil, hey,
right,
and that's it. But what I'm saying? But she wants to go out of her way to make your life miserable, which is making her miserable.
Well, it's not even that. But she's not even making me miserable. That's the thing.
She thinks she is.
She thinks she is, and then now you got to pick with the kids or the wife or stuff like what. This is all over one camera.
Yep. And I know that the new cop that came down too said, "Why don't you just take the camera down? It'll just end all this." But it's just like you say. Okay, it starts with that camera. Then what?
Right.
Then now let's take the back one down too because it's showing the corner of her fucking fence. Or let's take the front one down because when she drives by,
right.
Next thing you know, then you have no cameras, and then bad guys can come in and do stuff.
Well, and the thing is too. I mean, I get a discount on my house insurance too.
Absolutely.
And I mean,
why is and after so many neighbors with cameras, like if there's so many, why does she have so many issues with cameras? Like, what's she doing?
And that's what the officers were saying. What is she doing? That has to be so secretive that, And I mean, and like I said, I don't even see anything she does.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I could care less. I don't care.
So you're not trying to, catch her.
No, I don't care. I got better shit to do.
So, and that's the thing I don't understand. Like, why is it? What is like? Did
It,
like I know Jesus was crucified on a cross, but it doesn't make me hate trees.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Why are you so against? Like, what?
Well,
That just makes me look. That just makes me think in my head, she's doing some dirt because she doesn't want anything on video. Who's stopping by? Who's swinging by the house?
I don't even care. I mean, she even asked me to watch out because a sister or somebody she was at war with or something
Mhm.
wasn't supposed to be there, and if I ever saw a car there for a long period of time, that I should probably just check, make sure everything's good. So I did that one day, and that just amped everything up even more. And then
Even though you did exactly what she
right,
asked you to do.
yeah, and so I just pointed. It just kept dwindling away. So I just said, well, I'm just going to keep my space and not worry about it no more. I mean, obviously, whatever she had going on is taken care of, and unless I hear screams, I'm not going to worry about it.
Well, I think what I want to do, Rob, is I want to start a GoFundMe for you so we can put a fucking 10-foot fence up right along that tree line, and then she doesn't have to worry about anything.
That'd be great.
Then she can, and I can't, there's this thing that keeps resonating in my head. You said it. Her past neighbor said something about she was pissed off because they filled the cracks with foam.
They put up like blue board or something across it, like the heavy duty.
She did, or the neighbors
Neighbor
did. So
did.
the neighbor did, so she would stop looking at them.
That's what I was told.
How, like, why? How are you mad? I don't understand it.
I don't either. I mean, you try to make sense out of it all, and it just keeps falling apart.
It gets worse. Like when you start trying to think about it, like I'm sitting here trying to justify her actions.
And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, nobody's an angel, but I mean,
no.
it's just there's a point of where you stop the craziness and just go.
I will tell you this. Here. This is my take on it, and this is me. Just liquid. Like this ain't. I don't think this is a law, and this is just how I feel. If I first move next door to you, and I seen the cameras pointing towards my house, I'll be like, bro, what's up with the camera? And if you said, hey, come on in, you can see. I'm just shut up, fuck up. You let me in the house. You show me where the cameras are pointing. I've been like, cool, bro. I just making sure because sometimes my kids are in the bathroom and I got to use the bathroom. I pee in a cup. I want my knife. I'm not going to tell my wife which cup I pee in because I pee in a cup and I just dump it in the sink.
Oh,
it happens. Watching. Sometimes I can't get outside to pee because I got my neighbors and my mother-in-law everywhere. But sometimes you got to pee in a cup, dude. It happens. I would just pee in the sink, but my kitchen and my mother's kitchen windows are 8 feet apart, facing each other. So I don't
just lean forward and blow her kisses.
Well, see, Kim, that's what I was talking about. Like he needs a privacy fence, but
it's got to get surveyed.
Yeah, and
that's $500 right out of the gate.
Yeah, and it's not worth it, man. You're supposed to be able to just be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what she does. I don't care what he does.
Nope.
As long as whatever they're doing doesn't reflect or do have any kind of harm towards me or mine.
Right.
I give a fuck. Like her little mohawk fucking landing strip pussy fucking grass strip thing she got. If that's how she wants to get down, cool.
Oh, and that's just a poke at me because she knows I keep my grass very well manicured, and I don't care. I mean, if that's, I mean, I know she's got to be in her upper 50s or not 60s. I mean, but it's like, if that's what you want to do, then so be it. I mean,
who are you to tell
spot.
her? Yeah,
it's your spot, man.
Let it get big enough. The city's gonna come and tell her to cut it. They don't put up with that shit. If you see like these people like, oh, it's a natural habitat for the animals and for the butterflies and stuff. So I don't want to cut that down. I'm helping nature, bitch. No,
right.
Cut the shit down. They'll if not, they'll cut it and then they'll bill her
$200.
Time. Exactly.
Every time they cut it.
So really, that one pass, maybe she got money like that. And maybe she's just trying to waste it.
Daddy has money.
Oh.
She don't.
Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense. GoFundMe page called "Dangerous Vicious Neighbor Need to Keep Family Safe." Barb said.
Freaking, well, that's epic. That's great. That is awesome.
It's bad. Barb, it is bad because like I said, his wife couldn't get out of the car.
It's not
because like she fears for her life. It's because she doesn't want the confrontation because it's not going to be a quick confrontation because she wants to consistently amp it up and amp it up. And it's not like fuck you, no fuck you, and you go in the house. It's more and more and more, and then there's kids involved. And then she wants to say shit to the kids, and then she wants to say. And Rob, he works a lot. That's why the whole cameras are there to begin with, is because he works a lot. He's a truck driver. He's out. He goes in early, comes home late. He wants to make sure his family's okay. is for protection and peace of mind, not to mention saving some
Well,
money on your insurance.
and it's like, and the only anybody who's lived here, because I had those other cameras, those black ones I had up.
Mhm.
Nobody ever had an issue with them ever.
I don't understand it.
They were even up when she first moved in.
I don't know why that there's just so much fucking energy being extruded. Oh, my nephew's pictures.
She went, oh my
They wired his mouth shut.
Jesus.
Now that the numbness wore off, he can breathe and drink better. He still can't breathe through his nose because it's full of blood still, and if he blows it out, some other crazy shit can happen and cause blindness. But he's home and doing okay.
At least he's home.
She ran him a bubble bath. But yeah, to anybody that lives in the Defiance area, side note, my nephew was jumped by 15 dudes because of one little pussy ass bitch wanted to run his mouth to him. And for days and days and days, and my nephew was like, leave it alone, just stop getting a hold, blah, blah, blah. Ex-girlfriend, or his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend is talking shit. So finally my nephew, in his infinite wisdom of being 20-something years old, was like, dude, stop the shit or give me an address and we'll fight if that's what you want. So the dude drops him an address, and he goes, they start tussling, they're fighting or whatever. My nephew starts winning the fight. 15 dudes jump out of trees and bushes like the fucking pussy ninjas and brutally beat the shit out of my nephew. So I don't know if this dude wants to talk shit, be like, yeah, I'm the one that got his ass beat. You weren't doing shit. You were getting your ass beat like a little bitch, and you needed 15 of your friends to come and whip my one nephew's, my one friend, my nephew, one dude. 15. Let me find you. You better hope the police find every last one of you before I do, because that is bullshit. First of all, my nephew's stupid for going out and doing it. Second of all, you just don't need 15. 15? 15? 15. How's a pussy ass bitch like that have 15 friends?
Your boyfriend?
Was that his boyfriend?
I guess I think it is a boyfriend.
It's okay, Tyler. It's okay. I'm LGBTQ friendly.
That's funny.
No, I am, seriously.
No, I wasn't saying it's funny because you're not. I was just saying it's funny.
Yeah, Kim. Well, I can't afford to live out in Weston, so and plus, here's the thing. Like, really, after the 7 or 8 years I spent out in Texas and Odessa and Gardendale, I have a hard time living in the city. I was the guy before when I lived here. I was always the dude who's like, man, fuck the country. I want to live in the city. I'm 2 minutes from the mall. Everything's around me. That's where it's at. And then I moved out in Gardendale where my next door neighbor was a pump jack. And it took me 40 minutes to get to town. And I fell in love with it, bro. My kids had dune buggies and four-wheelers, and there was no multi-level houses or nothing like that. Everything, because it's hot.
Right.
Just one level, so I got them two-way radios that go for like 30 miles, and it went every bit of 30 miles. My kids would be out. My daughter would love to go and get carrots and then just feed the horses around, and she'd do her thing, dude. It was the greatest thing in the world. And I come back to this fucking shithole town, and then my mother-in-law wants to talk to my daughter, talk about, do you want one of the because my father-in-law had bicycles for all the grandkids. She's like, pick out a bike. You can have a bike if you want to ride a bike. You want to ride a bike? My daughter is 11 at this time, 11 at this time. She's like, we had cars. Like, I had a dune buggy. It had seatbelts. It was a 2-seater and it had stereo system in it. And we had what? No, I don't want a bike. I want a car. I want my car back.
Put a bungee cord on it.
Man, but I feel bad. Then I thought I was going to be able to bring them all back home with me because I rented a 52-foot trailer through a company to move all my shit back, and I'm like, I'll put it up. My wife's like, put all the four-wheelers and dune buggies up front and then load everything in afterwards. I'm like, no, you can't do that. I want because I had a Razor 1100 that I had paid like $54,000 for. I had a lift and everything done to it and all the extra skid plates and shit. My son had a 900 that I had every work done to. I had two Polaris 500 Forester four-wheelers, and then Zoe had a little mini Polaris four-wheeler. So I'm like, I'm going to put those over the axles because that's where he's going to need to be for the weight. We get everything loaded into the house or into the trailer, dude, and then there were no way, so I sold them all.
I wonder who's sitting in the basket.
Hey, who's going to be E.T.?
Of course he is. Look at him.
E.T.
Flat bill flip.
Eddie Torres, the extra testicle. Yes. Broadcast interrupted. Yeah, I know, Barb. I'm starting to drop frames for some strange reason. I don't know. Are you?
Oh, I know why. Because this thing just hit 19 updates.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah,
It's
so
just.
it'll shut off here in a minute.
You better go get me some juice and a gallon of milk in a glass container.
Hey, that's nice to let your boyfriend ride the bike.
Aww.
Run, Forrest. Run.
It got me in the buttocks. I love messing with kids. Your niece Kirsten is expecting a girl on November 1st, and
Sean, Nick McDonald is an organization.
Is moving to Kentucky on August 15th. Only pay $650 including utilities, but it's two-bedroom apartment. So it's just Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I could do that. I got I have the house that I have right now is actually I'm paying just a little bit less than what you're paying right now, but it's for a house, and I'd have to explain it to you, Kim. It's we don't have that much time here to explain the situation I'm in. But hey, I'm here. But whatever. So no, getting back to the future, like if there was a way to have a mediator come in and sit down with you guys and like work something out, if it's not like you're not going to come over and spend Sunday dinners together or anything like that, but to at least be civil to each other, is that something that you would be open to sit down with a mediator and be like, okay, let's just try to figure out how we're going to live the rest of our lives, just not fucking with each other?
Well, I mean, I guess, but I mean, it's like the officer said, he goes, it seems like you guys got it all figured out already. I mean, I could read you the freaking police report.
Well, no, you paraphrased it for me. I just don't understand why she wants to waste so much time on it. You know what I'm saying? Even set an alarm so I can. Now I'm gonna go through it. I got all these stupid updates now too. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do exactly what the officers told you to do. Just freaking document. The neighbor cops do that. Fixing to celebrate my granddaughter's birthday. Catch you next time. Thanks, Barb. I love you too. But yeah, I don't know, man. So like, how long before you throw your hands in there and say fuck it and move? Everybody's updating their phones at the moment. Sorry, guys. Trying to figure out what's going on. And all these people saying they just please come over for Porch Pimpin. No invited me. Jamie.
We're here all night. Come on over.
Here all night. Come on over.
All right.
We are here. Oh my God, man! I was going to tell you, my
neighbor's going to come over too.
My sister. I think it stopped. Yeah, because it's saying I dropped 7,080 frames, but it's stopping. It's not moving no more. My sister started last Sunday, not this one that we just had, but the one before that. Mm-hmm. She started driving for Uber and Lyft, right, just to make a couple dollars because she was like trying to. She goes through this place called Dixie Auto. I don't know if you're familiar with Dixie Auto. They got like $250 cars or $350 cars. That's all you pay. They do all the oil changes. They do all the maintenance work. You never own a car, but you just pay the $250 or $350 a month. So she needed some money really quick. She said, I got a week to come up with it. She's like, I'm going to go try to make a couple dollars a day. So skip forward to today. This chick has got Uber and Lyft. She found this really cool app where you can simultaneously have both of them open.
Yeah.
And then once you accept a fare, it shuts the other one down. Like she went out last night at 9:00 at night. She came back 9:00 this morning. She worked 12 hours, right? $400, bro.
Right. I've heard some
$400.
Ridiculous numbers.
She went through a tank and a quarter of gas. So you figure $45 because she's got a nice, a decent car, not like my stupid ass truck. $400. Actually, there's an extra 100 in it. I'll tell you where that came from off the air. But yeah, $400. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And that was Thursday. She's going out again tonight, man. If she can do.
Right. Well, the big ones are when they go downtown in Toledo. And
Airport is the big one for her too.
And yeah, they have like the games, baseball, hockey,
and then the concert series is going on down there tonight too. That's what I told her. I said I would be right there.
Oh, they nail that hard.
And they're all premium fares too. Yep. Every last one of them is a premium fare. But she's that's my sister though. She knows how to hustle. She knows how to find the little, okay, how do I make a little bit extra money on this, and this? And she actually picked up a lady that used to work for Uber, but now she got a job at Chrysler. She's like, hey, she told her about the app and she told her how to run it and set things up and stuff like that. Where the hell did that come from?
Off my phone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Doesn't the law state that big dogs must be enclosed in a fence or on a leash at all times? Yes, Kim. Not big dogs, all dogs. Every dog needs to be either leashed or in an enclosed yard at all times. If that dog is out front and you don't have a leash or you don't have a fence and it attacks somebody or bites a kid or anything, whether it's a chihuahua, whatever, it's your fault. 110%. But a dog, pops open the door, what do? You're still at fault. I mean, they try to say that, you can actually fight it, but I don't see how you can fight it. You're at fault because your door was supposed to be, because my dog Treyas, he sits up on his hind legs, dude. He knows how to open up the door and he comes out and sits out on the porch with us when we're porch pimping. Porch Pimpin, brought to you by Porch Pimpin. Porch Pimpin. Porch Pimpin. Oh, wait. Wait. Where's it at? Porch Pimpin. Porch Pimpin. Why ain't it doing it? Let's go with the bigger one. Porch Pimpin. Porch Pimpin. Pimpin' and Porch. Porch Pimpin. Why the hell isn't it working?
Can I get the echo?
Yeah. Porch. Talk box, clipper. How about church? Porch Pimpin. Echo. Porch Pimpin. Brought to you by Porch Pimpin. What? All right, I'm done with that. That was just getting annoying. I don't know how to work all the effects yet. The clippers. Yes. I bought my dog some. I bought Tara some clippers for the dogs, and she's like, "Are these for the dogs?" The dogs.
Try to shave your back.
No, dude. Dude. Look, I have no chest hair. I'm not that dude. I'm not you. I know you probably look like a fucking Sasquatch.
I don't.
Really, with that big ass fucking beard, you don't. I figured you fucking got.
No.
I figured you was fresh and clean from your chest pubes down to your ball fro, man. Like, I thought that was a thing.
No, man, I ain't got none of that going on.
Got him but anyway, I got him for like $30, and they were $69.
How's it working out now?
I just bought him like an hour ago.
No, that. I'm done.
I'm down to 960. So, but yeah, it's working a lot better. Where did that go? Oh, that's because I'm holding it. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's bad that it's got to get to the point where you have to do a show on your front porch.
Oh, definitely.
Like how, like what after this? What is it, Maury, Jerry?
It's just,
you are not the father. No, I know. I was just saying that she was a crappy neighbor. I wasn't trying. Has any of her like family members said anything to you? Like, I don't know, does she have like nieces and nephews or cousins or uncles or grandkids come over?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to think about what the I don't know.
I mean, everybody gets a story from her, so I mean,
it's not, like I said, guys, it's not like he was like instigating it or anything. I'm the one that decided to do this, and it was from a standpoint of not to like try to twist the knife or anything like that. It's just let it be known that there is crazy ass neighbors out there. So if you guys think that you're in a shitty situation or your neighbor's crazy,
come on over.
Come on over. That we can put chairs in the front yard. We're good till 10. But it's not. But I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping she would come out and she would start like a huge scene like she did on Memorial Day.
Oh my god!
But it's just not. It's not looking like it's gonna happen. So
that was just insane.
But I'll tell you what. For a good first, oh dude, listen. I love the cicadas, dude. When I was a little kid, we used to call them back to school bugs.
Yeah.
Because they started chirping when it was time, getting ready to be time to go back to school, and the kids are getting ready to go back to school. So, like, how's everything outside of that? How's things going? Everything? No, Rob, please don't.
What? Wait, you don't want to? Okay.
So he decided because he thought he
beep beep.
he thought she was gonna try to like pull out and beep the horn and stuff. So
It's
he bought,
it's not midnight yet.
yeah. So he bought air horns, and we were fucking around with air horns in the house, and I thought it'd be really funny. I took the air horn and I just put it on my belly, and it went boop. I was like, ha, and I put it down on my nuts, and I did it, but I had it turned, and so like the
liquid came out.
The liquid
compressed gas
the
came
compressed gas came out and froze my nutsack. I'm sterile. For all the ladies, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I froze my boys.
Just hanging out till later.
Or the guys, whatever.
What?
I'm an equal opportunity humper. I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm just my ass says exit only. I don't try to do that. I'm not picky. That's the thing I don't like. Now they got this thing called pansexual. Have you heard about this? Instead of lesbian or homosexual, it's pansexual. And what pansexual is you fall in love with people's energy. So it might be boy, it might be girl, it might be a computer, it might be a tree. I don't know. Here's my thing about this. Since we're going to talk about stuff, I have no problem with gays. I have no problem with lesbians. I have no problem with anything. There's gay or lesbian. There's none of this other bullshit.
Right.
Pansexual. Oh, so I think they're greedy motherfuckers, if you ask me, dude. I just think they're super greedy. It's like, oh, look, I thought I liked dudes and dudes aren't liking me, so fuck it, now I like girls.
Right.
Pick a fucking team and play ball.
No.
Done, dude. I don't care. If you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be lesbian, be lesbian. Don't sit there and just bounce back and forth. Pick a team, play ball, and I think each and every should be able to get married and be fucking miserable like the rest of us.
Or the now the parents have the right to not pick a gender when they're born now.
That's stupid as fuck too. Really? I'm sorry. No.
You got shit swinging, dude. You're a boy. Done.
As the last time I checked, there was an X chromosome and a Y chromosome.
Right.
I didn't see no W's.
No.
It's like Common Core math.
Right.
Doesn't make fucking sense.
Right. 2 + 2 is 6 somehow.
2 + 2 is giraffe.
Right.
Stop it.
Times 7.
Just stop. So, but yeah, right. I don't understand it.
No,
that camera's not on right now, honey.
No.
Do you want me to turn it on so I can see you chew?
No.
No.
Case Crazy came out.
No.
She came out and down the driveway. We hit her.
I was kind of hoping, man, but she didn't. She minded her P's. I swear to you guys, it's not a fake story. It's not fake news.
No, she was out. She might even still be out.
Yeah, it's not fake news. She's local. Who you trying to get crazy with this? Say, don't you know I'm local? Ooh, I should play that drop. Don't.
Yeah, I need that.
You need that.
My flat bill flip knocked it off.
I'm gonna order pizza.
Sounds great.
You like pizza?
Is it made out of food?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get this fat by being picky.
It's a fat kid like candy.
But yeah, no, I just
corn dip, man, that shit's good.
So
shit'll make it poop.
You should what happened that day when you posted that on Facebook? When she had you locked up, like when you were like,
that was the second time.
Really?
Yeah, as I said, it isn't the first time.
So was she like screaming at you?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
The first time that I called I called the police, so I felt safe getting in the house. And then that second time, he was in the house.
Mm.
Jesus Christ!
And I was like,
you need a cattle prod. She comes out and be like, fucking stop. Crazy.
But the first time, yeah, she was screaming at me.
That's what I would do. I just hit her with a knife. Cállate, way, and just hit her with it. I'm just saying that's what I would do. I don't know. She could have had it. The funny thing is, like when all that happened on Memorial Day, I was in the back going, "Yep, she's not getting a plate of food." Like I was like, "No, you're not getting a plate of food. Not when you act like that. Shame on you.
Right.
You're in timeout." How the hell are you wearing a sweater?
I know I'm gonna go change because this is my uniform.
You have to wear a sweater?
Well, that's basically all you get to choose from because I have to cover my tattoos.
Oh, it's one of those places.
The tutus. I gotta get covered.
The tutus.
They are right here, so.
But doesn't corporate look at 97% of their customer base? Tattoos don't define who you are; they just accentuate it.
Oh Jesus! Stop.
They didn't hire you based on the color of your tattoos. It was the content of your character. Do you want me to call Mr. Huntington? I got him on speed dial 3. His name's Bill. Bill, listen. My friend's over there.
Talk to me.
She got tattoos. Just let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go.
It's butterflies.
So what are you doing? Like, are you just like a teller?
Yeah.
You don't do loans?
It's the only thing I want to do.
I want you to do
It's already
loans because I want to.
stressful
I want to go over there with my crappy credit and just have you pass a couple loans for me. I know that doesn't happen, but it's just. You know what I want? I just want to win the lottery, dude. And I don't want the lottery. I don't want to. I don't want the traditional lottery. This is the lottery that I want to win. And tell me if this would not be awesome. Hey guys, you won the lottery. This is what we're going to do for you. Everything that you own right now is completely paid off. Everything, past school balances, doctor bill, everything's passed. Everything's done. It's done, and you have an 860 credit score. Good luck. That's what I want. I just want a fresh fucking chance.
Me too.
I don't need $173 million. Just let me have an 860 credit score, exactly the same money I'm making right now. I would be really fucking happy because I know I mean, even though I'm going on my third bankruptcy, I know how I fucked up, but I can't file on my school loans. She can't file on her school loans. I still, when I file my bankruptcy, I'm still gonna have a shitty ass fucking credit score, which means I got to pay more for everything anyway. But if I had like her mom's got I think it's an 830. I haven't know it went that high. She got an 800. Yeah, 860 is tops. She has an 830 or an 840, dude. Like they're just begging, they're throwing shit at her. Oh, here, get a brand new car, 2-year lease for like $99 a month. I can't purchase a fucking tire for $99 a month.
I don't see an 860 credit score. I can't see it.
No, dude. I am closer to being like struck by lightning than I have an 860 credit score.
860 be the last 3 digits on my freaking bill for the freaking funeral.
Oh, I have an 860, but there's a decimal point in there. That's the problem. That's why I always tell everybody everybody's like
8.60.
Yeah, everybody's like, aren't you worried about aren't you like worried about like identity theft and
no.
Dude, if you're trying to rob me, you're just practicing. If you're trying to rob me, man, I ain't got nothing to steal. Like if people steal my identity, they're gonna give me money. They're like GoFundMe. But yeah, Kim, wouldn't that be awesome? Just everything's paid off, and you got an 860. Don't fuck it up this time.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. When we got up to $1 billion, yeah, that'd be fun because I went through. I have a ritual that I'm going to do if I ever win the lottery. First thing I do, confirm. Okay, it was me. I do have the numbers. Second thing, put my foot in the TV. Like I'm kicking the TV. That sounds like a really good thing to do. Then I'm going to call my ex-wife because she's a hell of an accountant. I'm going to call my lawyer because he's a hell of a fucking lawyer. And then I'm going to find the biggest fucking piece of land that you can possibly think of. And I want all my friends, we're going to build houses on this land, right? But all the houses are going to all face out. And the backyards are going to all meet in a humongous like lake. And then on the center of that lake is going to be a humongous island that has like a big ass barbecue pit. And that's where we party, jet skis and boats and 4-wheelers and everything.
Fire pit right in the smack
Yep, just a humor, and that's where everybody kicks it. I'm just going to tell you guys, don't worry about your clothes. Grab your kids, fucking leave everything in the house. Let's go. Let's just fucking bounce. Because while they're building all their houses, I'm going to buy a fucking big ass fucking yacht. We're just going to get a captain and call him Captain Stubing. And we're just going to cruise, and he's going to make us Mai Tais, and we're going to do midget fucking I want to do midget trap shooting. And what I mean is not midgets throwing the traps in the air. I want to launch midgets in the air. So we're going to have to go to international water.
Okay.
So everything's legal, and we're going to shoot midgets in the air, and we're going to shoot them with guns. If they live, then we're going to give them $1 million and let them swim away.
We just got to go up in Detroit, go on the other side of Shit River up there.
Yeah. They still got that humming up there in Zug, isn't it in Zug Island?
Yeah, Zug Island.
Is where all the humming is happening.
It's coming out of Zug Island. I haven't heard it in years, but that's because the freaking Canucks were bitching about it.
Yeah, because I watched
it. Was really bad because when you came in off of Jefferson, you had to come across the train bridge to get in there, and it was somewhere right in that area over there on Zug Island because it would distort, it would throw me off. The hum it would hit inside the cab that hard.
No shit.
Yep, it was something fierce. And when I asked the security guards about it, they're like, "We can't talk about it."
Because it was on a show that when I lived in Odessa, they were talking about the hum of Zug Island. I'm like, dude, that I used to deliver and pick up shit there. I said, I know exactly what they're talking about. There's only
2 ways in, 2 ways out, and it's the same way.
Exactly.
And they normally have the other one shut down all the time, so it's only one way in, one way out.
Like, what is
and
it?
every entrance is guarded by armed guards. So.
And still no answer. Like there still hasn't been no answer what the fuck it is.
Nope. They bitched about it because it was doing shit to the birds, the wildlife, everything. It was throwing everything
fish,
off.
everything.
and the hum was just something fierce though.
See, no, when I was delivering up there, it was annoying. But I heard it got to the point where it was like people couldn't stand. Like it would mess with your
Yeah,
equilibrium.
yeah, that's about what it did in the truck.
That's just
It
crazy.
would vibrate, so it would just echo so bad through the truck. I mean, you would feel the whole truck, your
like
body
just
would just,
resonating.
yeah,
That's just
kind of like on the Hawk when they hit him with those waves.
okay. Yeah.
It was like that, feeling like you're just getting hit by that stuff. It was just going through your body, and it was just the weirdest feeling.
And God forbid that you're hemmed up waiting in line to get loaded or unloaded or
Well, no,
anything.
this was on the way in and way out, so you had to
Oh, so
wait. Yeah, you had to wait and make the hairpin turn, and then come over the bridge, the
okay.
train bridge, because you drove.
So it
over
wasn't down in the
No.
that was that platform that we used to dump on, that
No.
humongous platform that we
Nope.
used to dump on.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't even hardly hear it out there, because you were in the backside of the factory, right along the river.
You don't think it's coming from the factory?
Mm. That's got to be underground. It's either underground. Well, they have underground shit over there, but it's just that. Yeah, that if you look at that island, there's a lot of history that goes in the backside of that island. That's some scary shit.
The crazy thing about Zug Island is, though,
They say it was an Indian burial ground.
well, I don't know about that, but Zug Island was supposed to be in Toledo. Henry Ford stopped in Toledo and talked to everybody here. Was like he wants to build his car plant, his automobile plant here in Toledo because of the port, the rail system, and all this other stuff. And we were like, get out of here with, not us, like we weren't there, but like they said, get out of here with that nonsense. We don't want that. You're just going to ruin our city and blah blah blah. He's like, okay. So he went an hour north in Detroit, and that's and it's still there. That plant
Right.
is still operating to this day. That's where the Mustangs come out of. You know, so that
the
was
Ford plant.
the Ford plant, the legit.
Off Shaver.
Yep. And
right there, connected to AK Steel.
Don't you think it's weird that like nothing is really? I mean, technology wise has changed and stuff, but the integrity of the building and everything is pretty much the same as it's been since the the Model A came out. Like that's nuts, dude. That's crazy to me. But I want to know what the hum is. Like, ooh, we should do Porch Pimpin' Zug Island.
You go ahead and sit on Jefferson. I'm not.
No, I'm not sitting on Jefferson. I don't even want to go to Detroit, dude. I hate Detroit.
I mean, come on. There's one building that isn't burned down in that freaking neck of the woods, and it's the fire department, and it's surrounded by razor wire and electric fence.
Isn't that sad, dude? And then after all the automotive shit happened.
I'm sorry, and the Iron Coffin Motorcycle Club right there at Jefferson, and right there at the base of the bridge, you get off.
Dude, we had
nobody messes with that place. There's gang graffiti all over out there. There ain't one fucking bit of gang graffiti on that building, let me tell you.
Dude, we had some crazy, like, I didn't know about, like, of course I know about the Iron Coffins and shit, like, for living here, but when I moved to Odessa, there's a couple of motorcycle clubs there that I wasn't really hip to. I didn't know how it really worked. I didn't know how big they were and stuff.
They're huge.
Man, like we had it was called the Cossacks was the one, and they were getting in an argument with, I don't want to say the wrong club and have somebody yell at me because I know somebody's going to yell at me. Was the God damn it, I want to say the Mongols or some shit. Like, it was a big club, and some shit happened in San Antonio at a Hooters, or it was a Hooters or a Twin Peaks. It was a huge outside patio. Fucking bikers fight. There was like this truce thing that they were doing. Well, the Cossacks, their club is in Gardendale, and that was where a bar was that I was playing at, and nobody was around. And I went into the bar and I'm like, what the hell is going on? They're like, well, the fucking DEA and the FBI and everybody else has been in here a whole bunch of times because there's supposed to be retaliation for what happened. I'm like, and you want me to play music tonight knowing that there's going to be a hit? Because this is where they hung out. This was their bar. And they're like, well, yeah, if you don't want to know, or if you don't want to be around when this stuff happens, you can go ahead and go home. I'm like, first of all, I stepped foot in here. You're giving me on my $150
right.
Like right now. And I put it on autoplay, and I loaded all the songs. It shows you like the songs that you played from the night before or whatever. I hit autoplay. I knew it would take them to 2 a.m. and I went home, bro. I'm not trying to sit in there and get shot.
No.
That's my old man knows all kinds of stuff about Zug Island. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do, Kim. It's just I'm one of those people when it starts getting creepy.
You want creepy going there at night?
No. Here's the thing.
There's one there, but see, there's only one way to get back to where you dump. When we were dumping B scrap, you had to go. You came in over the one bridge, came around, drove all the way down where they dumped the coal. Then you come all the way back, and you pass the coke breeze, come around, then you drive straight down the side, and that's where they had the torch burning all the excess burn off. Then you come onto the one freaking scale they got on that place that's lined up a mile long.
Yep.
Get off of there, make a left, go over the railroad tracks, make another left, and you go down that road that your truck barely fits down. You're pulling an 11 axle train down this thing, and you have to cut the corner just right to clear that left turn, and you go back, and it's all black, and all you hear is all these whistles and sirens, and then you'll hear nothing, and then you're driving next to about a 70-foot wall that's holding millions of tons of freaking iron ore. It's like, if that fucking wall gives out,
Game over.
We're done.
Game over. Yeah,
right. I'm gonna be having like little red balls of like, and it ain't freaking Cocoa Puffs. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're done.
Yep.
And you get back there, you go underneath the bridges, come out to the edge of the river, come around, and then you go back through where the pots are getting dumped into the bottle cars, so they can move the hot molten metal. And as that's coming down, you're going through probably a football field length of nothing but steam and smokes. You can't see shit, and you can't wait. You have to go because you have to get back there. And by the time you get back there, I mean, I said, you're hearing all these whistles, and all of a sudden you hear a siren start going off, and I mean, and it's just pitch black. And it's that type of black. And I know everybody's been down one of these roads where you drive, and it just seems like the darkness is sucking like your headlights in. Like there's nothing there. It's like I'm trying to get 20 feet out past the front of your car. It was horrible.
And how long did you deliver to this place?
Way too long.
See, and that is my story, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever seen a murder mystery or one of those spooky movies with Mexicans in it? No, because I went to Zug one time. I did not go back. I was like, no, I ain't going back. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. I was working for NST. Mm-hmm. NST is the first time that I went to Zug Island. No, fucking no. You don't see a Mexican in one of those scary movies that are like, oh, there's something going down this dark ass hallway. Let me take off all my clothes, be in my bra and panties, and go down there by myself with a stick.
You wear bra and panties?
My pink panties. To find out what the noise. You don't see that. Like Amityville Horror.
Yeah.
You see a Mexican family would jump in there, like, man, this house is beautiful. I can't believe we got it. It's such a good deal. We got room for days. All of our abuelas can come and hang out, and our cousins and never get out. Too bad we can't stay.
Yep.
Gone.
Right.
Gone.
That's no lie.
I ain't staying. That's why we don't do that shit. Are you going to be on tomorrow evening? If so, send me your address. We'll stop by since we'll be in Toledo. I will not be on tomorrow. I have a wedding that I have to go to. But I'm hoping maybe Sunday, because I want to do my home edition Porch Pimpin with my other co-host Donnie that lives next door to me. Big Donnie Drunko. Yo. I'm hoping he goes with another name, because he can't be called Donnie Drunko no more, because he doesn't drink. Like, Donnie doesn't drink anymore, which is really crazy, because Donnie could drink. Donnie was a drinker. But if your stereo system costs more than your car, your priorities are fucked.
I'm just glad he looked that way, not this way.
I was hoping he looked this way. I was going to be like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? My name is Likwid. I'm over here doing this little thing called Porch Pimpin. Crazy ass neighbor. Yick, yick. But yeah, that's...
It's possible.
What? Is she yelling?
Sounded like it.
Oh, well, I can yell too. Start singing show tunes. Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, hell no.
Do you want to do some blow, man? I heard your cocoa's fine. No, you don't have to put it away. Stop being gay and break out a line.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. But all right, then grandkids home Sundays. Okay, I will do that, Kim. I appreciate it. But I'm sorry you have to go through it, dude. I hope really, really, really hope to God that like all my viewers do not think that this was just like some random stupid thing to try to get people on my first show, because it wasn't like
No,
this
it's
was
not.
legitimate. Like
It's
this,
not. I mean, I got videos on my phone. I
it's,
could
check,
show
it's,
it to
it's
you.
public record. You could check the police record.
Right.
Is it Toledo? Is this Toledo?
No.
Sylvania?
Township. No.
Sylvania Township Police Department. Just check out Memorial Day. And I keep hearing, I'm like, it sounds like it's the door is opening over here, but I forgot I got my headphones on and your mic is over there.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, why the fuck is?
No, I mean, I can get the fucking police report. I got it right in the kitchen.
No, they can check it out. You don't have to sit here. I'm not gonna have to do it. God damn.
Man, she ain't get those things replaced yet.
She trying to just make them go through the fucking calipers?
No, the rotors, bro. The
Whatever
calipers
it
are what's
is.
squeezing the rotor to make the squeak.
That's right. Shut up, fucking mechanic.
So Dave, let everybody know that I still have tons of pudding shots left in my freezer.
Yeah, we got pudding shots. Come on over.
Jamie has tons of pudding shots left in her freezer.
And liquor.
And liquor.
Liquor.
Yeah.
Liquor and pudding shots. And
Who-
oh, well, if you have enough
who-
people show up, we'll just have
who
to
was
start a fire.
Across the street. Was it
I
him?
mean, you're there. You're on mute.
AJ.
But yeah. But like I said, I just don't want to.
Oh, he said he's supposed to come back over. He's gonna bring a chair from Bear.
Chair and bear.
Yeah.
Bear chair.
Come on,
Chair,
AJ.
chair.
AJ.
AJ.
That ain't AJ.
That's not that unless AJ has
And
breasts.
you know, I went over there and told him, come on over.
He came over. Him and his wife
What
came
the hell
over.
are you drinking?
This is really actually good. It's that.
It's a white glass of Visa.
It's a seltzer.
It's a seltzer
Try it.
alcohol.
Give it to
What?
them.
Ándale,
Get,
pues.
huh?
Okay.
What? Give
Only
what to him?
170 calories.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, because I'm worried about calories.
I got a whole bunch of pizza coming, so
107 calories, all natural flavors, White Claw, hard seltzer, gluten free.
Glutton.
gluten free.
Glutton.
For a punishment. It's not bad.
That is fucking horrible. Are you out of your mind? What the hell is that?
I
That
don't
tastes like
think
you
it's
didn't.
horrible.
That tastes like you tried to
Try
make.
it.
Nope.
Dude, that tastes like you tried to make Kool-Aid and only had like a quarter cup of
I
sugar.
was just gonna say.
It tastes that's with some alcohol. Like if there's
Right.
alcohol in it.
So that's the way I feel about seltzer water or the sparkling waters. So I
The LaCroix. Why would anybody drink that?
What is the one that's green?
I don't know.
Perrier water.
Oh,
Perrier. Yeah. You know what I missed? Do you guys remember?
So this is okay. It's not great.
You're how old are you?
Didn't she just rave about it?
35.
43, 44? I'm just
No.
saying, do you remember New York seltzer waters?
Yes. Yes.
They
Yes.
were
Those
amazing, dude.
had the foam wrap around it and had New York City on it. It said New York. Oh, that shit was great.
Sorry, I
Black
my
cherry.
g- Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God, that was great.
And you can't find that shit nowhere
No.
no more, man. New York seltzer was
What's
the
other?
best.
What's the one we look at over there at Myers?
It's the Canadian.
Yeah,
one
the
with
Canadian,
glass bottle.
Canadian seltzer water.
Never seen that one.
It's-
Glass
It
bottle.
looks like a gigantic raindrop, and it's like $3 a fucking bottle. And when back in the day,
Only, like,
it was like
this big.
50 or 75 cents, and it's like
Yeah.
$3 a bottle now. And they got like peach and raspberry,
They were
blackberry,
so good.
and they are the shit.
Slow down, son of a bitch.
Oh, fucking
my
kids
kids
are
are
down there in the road, and he's
Freaking
flying down the
asshole.
road.
See, that's that. See, this is when. See, and this is what I remember when I was a kid. This is about time. What time is it?
And he turned
Eight-
right
8
towards the
o'clock?
kids.
It's 8 o'clock. This is when every parent should be on every fucking porch, just hanging out. Wait,
Well, that's how it used to be.
You're making steak. I got mashed potatoes and I got fucking coleslaw.
Right.
Oh, you got this. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up somewhere and you have dinner
Right.
together.
Or remember when we also shut down the streets in the neighborhoods,
Yeah,
do a complete block party?
yeah. They don't do that no more.
No.
them
If they
fun as
do,
shit.
it's in the hood, and I ain't trying to go there.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody evicted.
well, that's how
anyway.
everybody met everybody.
Yeah,
You know, that's how people, especially when you had new people move in, you always had a new block party.
yeah, but nobody does that anymore. Everybody
Right.
wants to just mind their own fucking business and don't want you in their business. And they don't want to be in your business. I'm sorry, but I
it's
like
not about,
it.
It's not about being in somebody's business.
know.
It's about
But here's the thing: I want you in my business because if I'm gone, I want you to be like, look, I know David and Tara left 2 days ago, and that light's not supposed to be on.
right.
Not. And then if you call me, I'll be like, bro, can you check it? I'm not gonna be like, mind your own fucking business. Or if you see my kid out here, laying down in the road because he's an idiot because he's seen it on TV or whatever, I want you to
Right.
snatch his ass up, whip his ass, and take him home.
Right.
Or what
It
about
takes a
4 to
village.
7 in the morning and you got somebody wandering back and forth out here in front of your house and your kids are getting on the bus.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
forgot about that one.
Oh no
So-
shit.
Had this guy out
What
front.
would you do
Yeah, there you go.
if you could not?
How many
if
people
you
you got watching?
1. It
Well,
went
that
down to
sucks.
1.
We should have cranked this. I couldn't freaking
So
make it.
this is a good one.
I don't like that color. Sorry.
You do?
No, I
It
don't.
looks like the crayon
It's
from
okay.
grade school.
No, you
it's
never
primer
used.
Gray.
That's not primer
No.
gray.
No, primer gray's flat.
Yeah, that's I don't.
Okay, it's primer gray with a shiny coat.
Okay.
It's called
Anyway,
clear
so there's.
So, 6:45 in the morning, someone is walking back and forth on the road.
Mind you, with a hood on, face down, and
As
like
you would
this.
say, I said someone.
Trayvon, right?
Oh shit!
Oh wait, too soon.
Oh, you can say that.
I'm sorry. Is that too soon?
No, you can say that because you're
Because I'm
yeah.
As a parent, what would you do?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who the hell it is. I'm
Right.
going out there to find out what the hell's going on.
And you knew the neighbor would be going out to get on the bus also.
Right. In the
Yeah, I'd be
same
calling
spot.
the police. I'd be calling the cops, or I would be out there with my fucking sidearm, and I would make
Or would you call the neighbor and say, hey, there's somebody out there walking?
Oh yeah,
around,
if I like if the kid, so you knew the kid was getting ready to go out to the bus stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be like, hey,
because it leaves the same time ours.
yeah, don't let Susie out. There's some fucking creepy ass dude walking
Right.
around. That's what I would do. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's what this is all inspired about.
So that's what happened, or no?
I should play the freaking voicemails I got.
If that's up to you, if you want to hold up the mic, or actually, you know what? Here, I'll do you one better.
Turn it down on there.
There you go. Here, yeah. Well, this is all. This will play all through online and not anywhere else. Okay, this here is going to be. There it is. Yep, it's in.
Did you turn it? Did you get it off of that?
Yeah, no, that's not on the speaker. This is just
All
going to be on. This just be on the web show. The show.
Yeah,
But that's a good question to ask the audience. So one person.
Well, here's the thing, though. This is going to be going up on the page, so people are going to go through and watch this. So if they're not watching now.
all right. So you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Here's one of them. Okay, now I'm going to pause that right there because they weren't in the driveway. They were walking between Chick-fil-A and our driveway in the road.
Okay.
Didn't know who it was. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now, just for the record, I never called her. I was in bed. I was sleeping because I worked third shift.
I've never
Okay.
had anything to do
I
with
had
that.
nothing to do with this.
Okay.
My wife made that made the text. Not a call. It was a text.
And she didn't even try to get back with Jamie. She
No.
just went right to you.
No. So I call her at work. I go, "What the hell did you say to her?"
Mhm.
And she goes, "All I said was, hey, do you know who's walking around out here? Because, everybody's getting ready to go to the bus, and our kid's ready to walk out, her kid's ready to walk out, and so we're just wondering, making sure that who the hell knows."
Yeah.
So the next one I get is she calls her, and I guess it got a little heated. I don't know because I wasn't on the phone.
Okay.
And then I get this voicemail back.
So
So
wait a second. Who was that?
that was next door.
That's her.
That was
This
local.
This is local,
Yes,
abuela.
yes.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of proof.
So take your lights and cameras down because there's people walking in. So what is your friend doing? Is he going over to Chick-fil-A to sell dope and then coming back and re-upping and going back down there to sell dope and re-upping? Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad that there's security lights and cameras up to make sure the neighborhood's a safer place? I, for one, would love to have that fucking conversation and say, you know what? Thanks for letting me know, man, because I do have kids out here and I want to make sure that they're safe as well. Thank you for thinking about the children.
And it's not even about owning the road and shit like that. It was the fact that we have both of our children are ready to walk out the door, and we've never seen this person ever, ever, and they have a hood on, and they're walking like this with their, literally with their head down like this.
Thumb fucking their phone,
right, and you can't see it. So
playing against the cameras is what they're doing.
Well, I don't even know if they knew there was cameras, but it's just the fact of it looked like shady behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but you have the neighbor girl ready to walk out. Our son's ready to walk out. It's like, who is that? I mean, it wasn't like he was soaking wet 90 pounds. I mean, he was a bigger boy. So, so there was that one. Then we have, see this one here. Now, mind you, she said me. I've never, ever called her. Every phone call that's been made has been made from her, not me. But I'm the one catching the brunt of all the flack. Really?
Well, it sounds to me like she's afraid of your wife, and that's why she keeps going to you. That's what it sounds like. Why is she going to, like, if she's the one that's doing the texting and Jamie's the one that's doing all the calling and everything, why the hell is she going right to you? How sexist is that? Thinking, well, she can't, I better call her man and her man's going to get her in line.
No, because they want Rob to fight, to go, oh, he's a man attacking a woman.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Whatever.
Here's a good one. This I butt dialed her daughter.
Yeah.
And I said it was an accident. Chill out, so you have to read that one out loud.
So you accidentally butt dialed the crazy lady's daughter.
And I hung up as soon as I realized.
Okay. Oh,
I can take that out now.
There we go.
Oh shit.
There we go.
All right.
So Jamie ended up butt dialing her on accident, and she the crazy lady's daughter, and the crazy lady's daughter said,
"No, this isn't the daughter. This is her herself."
Oh, this is a crazy lady herself. Okay.
Yeah.
She said, "Jamie, you can just delete mine and Angel's number. That way you don't have to accidentally keep calling us because you called me and hung up and turned around and called Angel. So maybe just delete us because you and your husband want to act like beep bullies. That's what you're going to get treated like. So stop calling my daughter." And it was a butt dial.
Right. And I've never called her daughter ever.
Well, there's something weird going on.
You think?
There's something like, yeah, I think they're either she's got family members that are undocumented that need to come through here, and it sounds like bullshit. But Toledo is a really big spot for illegals, and my grandmother brings them up. Like she's like the brown Harriet Tubman.
Right. But see, this is where I'm telling you, I have zero effort in this, and I am catching all the shit.
Yeah, well, why not? Why not? You fucking, because all, like Jamie said, all you need to do is one flinch, and then oh my god,
one call.
You just lashed out at a lady, or you sexist bastard.
Well, it's just like when they wanted to know who came up to the house. She didn't do it.
Yeah,
her daughter texted me.
Well, because she's too ashamed of the way she's been acting.
No. Here's the theory, and the same thing with the sergeant, with the police department too, was they wanted you to respond back, and then it would have been, why are you texting my 14-year-old daughter?
This guy down that's down the road and ask him if he has cameras on his house and ask him if he wants to.
Oh.
This is the guy
Yeah, this is a good dude right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Watch your ears. You can go by here, don't say hi.
That's funny. That is.
He was like,
funny.
"Oh, stop texting, hi."
That dog's like,
I will do that, Kim. I promise. I promise I will. But that's just.
Come back inside, AJ.
I just don't understand it. It just boggles my mind. And maybe
well, that's just some of the proof right there.
Oh, I know. But see, that's the thing. Like, how are you going to put that much negative energy out in the world and not think it's not going to come back at you when it's not like, first of all, I don't think any negative energy is justified. None. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to put it out there. That's why we're having the problems that we're having in society right now, because everybody wants to say, they want to get on the keyboard and they want to, I'm a keyboard warrior, or they go on the, other people's Facebooks and want to say things like, oh, you know what? The thing that you posted or the beliefs that you have offend me, and this is why. Bitch, I don't care what offends you. I don't. If you're offended, stop fucking listening. It doesn't matter. Why does she have to go out of her fucking way to make your life miserable and tell you why she thinks that you're making her life miserable?
But nobody made her life miserable but her own.
Yeah, ignore you, and you ignore her, and everything's fine.
Well, it's the same thing the police said. Just
it doesn't make sense.
Mind your business, mind his business. We're
be done with it. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like you can coexist,
and that's what right, and that's what we've done. But it's just. It's like she's mad that we're not biting on it. And I mean, I don't care. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not worth it.
First. So, you trap me in my car yelling because I don't wave at you or say hello to you. Why am I going
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, guys. Another reason why she was pissed off at Rob's wife was because she said that, I can't believe that you can't even wave at me and say hi.
Haven't said hi in months.
Bitch, why the fuck is anybody gonna say hi to you when you acting crazy?
When you told me I was a fucking bitch and I needed to go lose weight and all this other stuff.
Are you sure she didn't like maybe her I don't want to put that out. I'm not gonna say that. That'll get me in trouble. I ain't trying to be suspect. But I don't understand. Here, this is I'll show you where I'm getting at.
What'd he say?
You remember the movie with Kathy Bates? Where she breaks the dude's ankles and shit like that to make
misery.
You think that's what's happening over there? You think the old man's trying to get the fuck out and she miseried his ass? You sure?
No.
You sure?
That's
like you sure you ain't feeding him fucking like goddamn ether and heavy metals and stuff?
Ganja.
Oh well, they blaze.
Oh yeah.
How, bro? How are you that angry?
You can smell it coming through the house.
Then it must be horrible fucking weed. Because when I'm high, I'm not angry at nobody.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I will
touch everybody.
Dude, I will high five Hitler when I'm stoned, dude. But I get really good weed. So I don't know. For my glaucoma.
Right.
My Cadillacs.
Right.
But no,
your vision does suck.
It does. Dude, it's horrible. But I just don't understand that. I don't understand how it is your daily job waking up in the morning like, what can I do to piss my neighbors off today? That's just a lot of energy.
Right.
That's a lot of negative energy. And of course that's going to come back to you. Karma's a bitch and she has a memory. I mean, I'm sorry. I believe that whatever I put out in this world will come back to me tenfold, whether it be positive or negative. And I fully accept that. And am I an angel? By no means whatsoever do I think.
None of us are. But
here's the thing.
How much?
I am comfortable in my skin and I sleep well at night knowing that the decisions that I made have gotten me to where I am right now. And I'm good with that. A lot of people will sit there and say things like, hey, if you could change anything, like if you could go back and tell your former self anything, would you change anything? No, I wouldn't. Because what if I changed, or what if I went left instead of right, or what if
where would you really?
What if I didn't try to get back with Tara? Would I have my kids? I'd be dead. Like what? No. Everything has gotten me exactly where I needed to be, and I am content with that.
I almost said something.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm content. I'm content with where I am. I try to be good.
When you hang out with the
I try to fucking McDreamy. Are you kidding me?
I still remember that. Let me take a picture so I can hold it over in front of my face when I'm doing my.
And the crazy thing is, Tara let me go through all that shit. It's not even the right character.
Right. That's fucked up because I'm supposed to be Karev, not
Karev,
McDreamy.
not McDream. But I don't know why. I was like, why didn't you tell me? She's like, well, I'd never seen the picture, dude. I was trying to take pictures of Rob for a month.
This dude was breaking his back trying to get me. He's like, Rob, I turn off.
I was like,
went back, and he's like, oh, it's blurry.
You don't understand. I was like, you don't understand how much my wife loves fucking ER. I said, man, if you give me this picture, I'm gonna get some good booty. Just let me show her the picture. I don't care. Whatever. If that's what turns her on, that's what turns her on. If I'm not, if Rob's the one that turns her on, he did all the hard work. I just get to enjoy the fruits of his labor. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that. Shit? Like you ever see those people when you go to the club? You're at the club or at the bar or something, and you see a girl that's really beautiful, man. You're like, damn. And the dude's like, what the fuck you looking at, bro? You should be happy, dude. You're going home with that.
Right.
Congratulations.
Right.
Or you see chicks at the club that are out with their girls and shit. You know, they're out kicking it and partying, and you're, give me my little appletini, whatever. I don't know what bitches fucking drink anymore because I'm 110 years old. But they got less than bra and panties on.
Right.
And they're like, what the fuck you think you looking at, you pervert? Like your neighbor. Fucking looking at You dress that way. You wanted to look really good. Mission accomplished. I'm just letting you know it worked. I'm not trying to oogle you. I'm not trying to buy you drinks. I'm just like, God damn, that's a beautiful woman. And I go about my fucking way. I don't understand. If you didn't want people to act that way or have that kind of reaction or stare at you or be like, God damn, then don't dress that way. And it goes the same on the opposite end of the scale with like those fucking big, enormous fat chicks that want to fit into fucking spandex and horizontal stripes that are 3 sizes too short. You got no friends, bitch, because there is no way. I know at some point in time you got dressed and looked at your girlfriend and said, do I look okay in this? And that girl lied
to you.
That girl said, mm-hmm.
That meant no.
Dudes would never do that. You know, dude, like if you came out and he was wearing some fucking bull, I'd be like, Rob, bro.
Right. Or you just be like,
what the fuck do you think you're doing? I mean, go back in there and put some fucking normal people clothes on. Right. No, you ain't going to let me come out here with my belly hanging out and fucking got a goddamn, fucking a mantle toe. Like that. This is not going to happen. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Fucking frog eye. I think it's called a frog eye. I think it's a frog eye.
What the fuck? What we got?
0 viewers. Everybody has stopped watching.
That sucks.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though. I try to keep the shows kind of short because people are ADD, man. Like they want the juicy shit and then they want to fucking move on. Right. But I'm the one that won't shut it off. Like I'll be like, okay, it's a 1-hour show. 7 hours later, okay, look, I got one more, and they're just coming back to see if I'm still talking.
Right?
Like, is he gonna shut the fuck up?
Let's see. I should have remembered that shit in the beginning because then they would have probably hung out maybe longer because now they have actually audio proof that it's really going on.
Well, that's okay. We can always go on there and post, be like, hey, if you really want audio proof it was played in the show, you're gonna have to go back and listen to the show. So then they'll go back and listen to it again and tell your friends, and then they'll tell 2 friends, and then they'll tell 2 friends, and then they'll tell 2 friends, and then I can remonetize all my videos on my YouTube, and I can start making money like the fucking Markiplier and fucking what the hell's the other YouTubers, like that big ass fucking Bowtie Betty or whatever the fuck her name is. What the fuck is her name? That little girl that makes the big hair bows. Anyway, there's a little kid, this little mixed kid. I think he's a little mixed kid or something. He's doing Lego reviews. He's like 6 years old, like worth $3 million fucking dollars, dude. I can't get my kid to do dishes. And this little kid's out there breaking off $3 fucking mil a year. Man, I need some new kids.
Maybe if you get him to do dishes and show him how to like stack properly.
Bro, it's impossible. I had Xavier do dishes a couple days ago, and Shannon went to go grab a bowl, and it was still greasy.
Get the fuck out!
Swear to God, bro. Swear, and I'll go check
them. Break bread at your house? What the fuck?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Breaking paper plates.
No, you can break bread. It's just takeout. You know what I'm saying? Because no, seriously,
we'll take it out of the bag, put it in your hand.
I will sit there and I'll check them. I'll be like, dude, this is still fucked up. Do them again.
Right.
6 times, bro. 6. I'm like, fuck it, stop. I'll do them. I'll just do them. I'll just stop. I'll do it.
Shit, I remember my dad just taking a freaking knife out and going, nope. Everything went. Not just silverware, everything went. And everything else could be perfect. Nope. Didn't matter. Dump it. It's like,
and that's what I told him. I said,
I'm supposed to go outside and play.
No, you ain't.
You ain't
doing
shit.
You're doing dishes all day, fool.
Right.
But like,
and you're going to dry them.
I told Xavier, I was like, you've got to get the water as hot as your hands will possibly take. He's like, okay. I was like, then come and get me. He filled it up, right?
She's not going to go through that fence.
He's like,
she's going through the fence. She just drove through the fence. Oh. I was like, shit, she drove right through the fence.
Who is that?
I don't know. She thought she was. Ding. She thought she was coming through. Damn, she was hauling balls too. Look at her.
I thought for sure she was running through that.
Right, she's pissed. Look at her. Like, who the fuck?
Turn right. Slow down. There's kids out there. Slow the fuck down, Ethel. I don't know who Ethel is, but
me neither.
But no, like I just like so he got the water ready, so I go and touch the water because I just want to see. Lukewarm at best. I'm like, you're telling me that's as hot as your little fucking hands can handle. He's like, well, it hurts if it gets too hot. No, bitch. So I fucking refilled it the way I do it, and I thought he was gonna die.
It's because you let him play those video games too much.
I don't let him play any kind of fucking video games.
What the fuck?
I caught him with his dick out though. I really did, dude. He was in his fucking man cave, and I think he was looking up porn and shit. I was getting ready to tell him you need to go to bed because you gotta wake up for school tomorrow.
He was trying to
dick out and everything, and I was like, Zay. He's like, oh, what? I'm like, bro. That whole fucking man cave that you got up there, it's upstairs. It's the second floor. The whole thing is windows. It's a sunroom.
She does it to me in the shower.
Grandma, bro.
For real.
Bro.
She does it to me in the shower.
Grandma's sunroom is right next door, 8 feet away. I'm like, if Grandma looks through, you ain't got no curtains or nothing. She's going to be watching you fucking pull your goddamn cord. You need to fucking be chill, man. Settle down.
Rip cord?
Jesus Christ, man. You need to chill, bro.
Rod got busted in the shower.
No, I didn't.
I
She's trying to get in on this.
never got, I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten busted. How would I get busted?
Bro, feel my fucking hands. They're not soft at all.
I know. It'd probably be like
fucking
it'd be
sandpaper.
like fucking a cheese grater, dude.
Right.
It'd be horrible. I want you grabbing on my. You better be. You're gonna be the fucking little spoon, bro. I don't want you touching me. I'm just going in on you.
You ain't going in on anything.
I'm going big spoon.
Yeah, well,
Don't worry, man. It'll be okay.
okay.
Here's the thing. That's my story about I call it daytime gay. I have no problems. Let me explain before anybody's like, LGBTQ. No, listen. I want to be daytime gay, and this is why.
So you can see it coming.
No, listen. Listen, daytime gay, dude. What better way is it to hang out with your best friend? You both like the same sports. You both like fishing. Everything you like is the fucking same. Everything's great. You get to hang out, fish, go watch games together, go out to eat, kick it, have a fucking fun time. And then as soon as the sun goes down, because when the sun goes down, that's when the fucking happens. When the sun goes down, I go back to being straight. And then when the sun comes back up again, I'm back to being daytime gay, daytime queer, man. I want to hang out with my buddy, but I don't want none of the ass raping. I think that would be a good thing. That's my thing. You've got pansexual. I want to be fucking daytime queer. I'm fine with that. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, we can go fucking drink beers together, high five at the games and stuff. And then when sun's going down, I'll see you later. Got to get back to my wife and my kids and vagina.
It doesn't make you straight, bro.
I know it doesn't. Yeah, no, her friend, her cousin was the same way. Everybody in the whole fucking family, everybody that ever met him knew he was gay except for him. And then finally he had a nervous breakdown and found out that he was gay. I'm like, yeah, we knew. He was married, had kids, everything.
Well, there's a guy.
Like, we knew.
There's a boss man over where I'm at. I talked to him. He's sweet. Sweet as can be. Saw him yesterday when he was leaving at night. And I was going to my car. He had a baby seat in the back. Now, that could mean many different things, but
That doesn't mean nothing.
I don't know what he's playing with at home.
Well, that's the thing. Like, her cousin, I like him. He's a really nice dude.
I only
He's
asked for
fucking
his
super,
number.
super nice. But like
No,
I said, man, I don't care
this
what you do. Just don't
motherfucker
bring it on me. But here's the thing, though. Then I get a little fucking self-conscious. Like, oh, dude, I wasn't even trying to hit on you. And I'm like, well, wait a second. What the fuck's wrong with me? What do you mean you ain't hitting on? I'm a good-looking dude, I think. You can't hit on me?
I touch you.
See, but that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make me happy. It doesn't satisfy my inner homo, I guess. I want to know that, like, gay people are like, hey, yeah, he's a good-looking guy. I don't know why. I guess I'm greedy. I just want everybody to like it. It doesn't mean I'm going to act on it. I just want to know that.
See, that's what I always say. And she's like, bullshit. And I'm like, no.
That's just like when I talk to, like, I try to hit on chicks and stuff. Like, I'll do that. And Tara's like, why the fuck you got to do that? Because I want to make sure I still have that card. I got to make sure my pimp card's still valid. It doesn't mean I'm never going to act on it. But then she'll be the fucking,
Right.
She'll be the bitch to be like, go ahead, go try to pull that one. And it'd be like just this fucking 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. I'm like, who the fuck you? I even know that that's out of my fucking league. You need to drop the bar a little bit. But, she'll point him. I was like, check out the ass on that one. That's what I love about my relationship with her, dude. I'm not going to act on it, but we just fucking poke at each other. Like, I'll see some dude and be like,
It used to be like that.
he's fucking hiding a tube sock. Look at that motherfucker. That's some sausage, And she'd be like, what? Oh, shit,
I used to be like that.
She used to be like
You
that.
couldn't just take your eyes and look once. You had to continue to stare for hours.
But here's the thing, though. Women as a whole are absolutely fucking beautiful. That's how I know that God is a man. And listen to me. Now, before you start yelling at me, because I can already see it in your eyes,
Do I gotta
This is-
switch hats?
this is why I think God is a man. Because if God was a woman, women would all look the same. They'd all have the same color hair, it'd be the same body type, maybe a little bit shorter, a little bit taller, but that's about it. Because that's how women are. Women are fucking mean, vindictive, backstabby ass fuck. And I love you, but that's just what you are. Like, getting back to, like, women wearing the wrong clothes. You never will say, bitch, no, don't wear that. Go fucking
It's
dress
okay.
normal. No, you wouldn't. No, yeah, you look fine. No, girl, we're going out. Let's kick it. Because you're like, that just raised my fucking chances of some booty.
Right. She's wearing
37.3%. And
Right.
God forbid you got 4 more coming out that look just as fucked up because they think biker shorts are the thing. No.
We'll leave that alone.
I think that here's the thing: yoga pants, fucking yoga pants. I think you should have to fill an application and be approved before you buy them, because yoga pants worn by the right woman. Oh man, yoga pants worn by the wrong woman.
You need a 4-wheeler to get across all that.
Looks like a fucking Play-Doh fun factory. The fat's just coming through all the little fucking seams and shit. It's fucking horrible.
No, it looks like a kid fucking took his fingers and like smashed it in the shit.
Yeah, like that fucking
everywhere.
kinetic sand.
Right.
looks like fucking cottage cheese.
Holy fuck!
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Rob
But-
be yelling, "Where's the pepper?"
I'm like, give me a handful of pepper real quick. Hurry
Oh,
up.
dude, I love cottage cheese and pepper.
Fuck yeah!
As much as you can legally put on it. Dude, like I like a lot of fucking pepper. Like I love fucking.
I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like I won't eat cottage cheese.
I get my kid to eat fucking pepper on everything now. So give me pepper.
I won't eat cottage cheese for like 7 or 8 months, dude. And then all of a sudden, fucking, I just can't get enough of it. Small curd.
Hey,
Jamie has ordered pizza
I give you. Hey, see if you can get her.
on camera.
I ain't gotta get her. No, I don't have to get her on camera. I don't know.
Dude,
Oh,
never mind. So, but anyway, now that the food is being delivered,
right.
so. But yeah, that was the whole show, guys.
She's swinging the pizza around like it's a lasso.
She's got the pizza all folded over. And
right. She's like,
don't be afraid. It's just we're doing a show.
Yeah, she's like it was just upside down.
So I have 70,000 viewers, and they want to know how bad did you drop that pizza before you brought it here?
I definitely did not.
She did not drop it, ladies and gentlemen. She promises she.
Ever dropped
Did you do like that stuff on Facebook? Did you lick the top of it? And now you're going to give it to us or something like that? Okay, she did. What's your name? Kennedy from Bambino's Pizza. She said that she didn't drop it. She didn't lick it. See, and then she's young too. So there's people out there that don't do this shit for fun on Facebook. Quit being stupid and licking. First of all, Bluebell ice cream is the best ice cream in the world. I'm from Texas. Don't be messing with my Bluebell ice cream.
But I do want to know if
Oh, I didn't realize I ordered this much.
Were you stoned when
Where's
you
the crowd at?
were you drunk?
were you stoned?
Okay.
She said, "There's a lot of pizza. Can I just come in and drop it off?" There's actually 3 more cars on their way.
Right.
It's like, God damn.
How fat are we?
I don't know, but I just I don't have a stomach, and I can eat like 2.5 pieces, and I'm done.
Oh well,
Jesus Christ.
the boy kid has
Oh, the man child.
has his boy over.
Yes,
His
and
boyfriend.
anal raping does, drum up an appetite. So,
Bing.
all right.
I do gotta ask her if the rest of her legs are tan, not just where the holes
Just the
are.
little spots.
I do. I have to ask her.
You know that happens, dude. That
I
has
know.
to happen.
It's got to.
And I think it's
Call-
funny.
Her nickname's Spot.
Spot.
Gay shit. Sorry. Take that back. Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
You better, yeah. She might feel threatened, and then I have to delete this whole show.
No, I don't know. I said sorry. Can't do that.
Man, see, do you hear the hum though?
It's touchy.
I just need to find a way to delete that. out.
I do gotta ask. Are the rest of your legs tan, or is it just the spots that are open?
All of it.
Okay.
So I've seen people like that though, where,
Right.
like they take their pants off or whatever.
What'd you do?
I don't know what. I just
She brought the pizza bag out. Everything started humming.
I know. But then it's like you see these like, oh man, she looks like she's a leper, Hey, but if you're gonna lick anybody's pizza, if next door delivers,
I heard.
oh,
I heard Tracy.
Oh,
I will.
she is. Yeah,
Crazy
she's
as shit house
yeah,
rat.
muy loco.
Yeah.
And if you want to see the whole premise of the show, just look on Facebook. It's a page called Porch Pimpin, and you'll see my face on it. And we're getting ready to wrap up, and then like everything will be on there. I'm going to be doing a show a week, and we're just going to go do different things and talk to different people. Maybe we'll come and review Bambino's Pizza.
there you go. Right out front.
We could do it right out
Sorry
front.
about that echo.
I know. I don't know what that.
There you
Alrighty.
go. Thanks. You too.
Take care. I don't know why it's. I just think it's because it's bouncing off of both microphones. That's the only thing I can think of.
Could be. No,
Never-
see, it's gone now.
So I have a
Maybe.
shitload of pizza.
Where the
What did you order?
right? Where did you come up with all that at?
I don't have a stomach, right? Like,
Right. He's got a stomach the size of like the end of this horn.
Because really, I thought maybe more people would come over today.
oh, I'm
But
sorry.
I guess we're losers anymore. Everybody's afraid to come over to our home.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
7 sheriffs and 2
Yeah.
others.
Well, the
Or-
7 police on Memorial Day probably scared everybody away.
True.
No, your mom and dad still came back.
They did.
Yeah, they came over.
I had a good time. After the thing that pissed me off the most was the fucking rain, dude. That just drove me nuts.
Right.
Right.
But now that We need to get a bigger awning thing. Is what we need. That thing that you keep moving around the yard.
Yeah.
That needs to be 3 times the size, and the tarp has to go over
The sides.
the fucking.
Well, you
rail.
just sat in the wrong fucking spot.
Every place was wrong.
We should have put you right smack in the center.
But still,
where the couch was.
But we should just make something.
We need, like the camper awnings.
Sears has another.
That you just hook it to the house and you can pull it.
Yeah, we can't do
the
that.
sunsetter awning.
Right. Sears has another one of the same size as those.
But why pay for it when we can just make it? It's a tarp.
You still got to fucking make it. You still got to buy the tarp. I mean,
tarps are cheap.
Well, see, here's the thing you can do though. I have that tarp from when I worked with Rail that does the whole backyard.
Oh yeah.
If you buy 2, get another one that's the same size as the one we got back there now. You could take that, drape it over the entire top, roll up the sides. There you go. So you got a double.
I didn't think about that. That is true.
So you'd have 2 A-frames, basically. And then the center, you can make it to where...
My mean-ass son riding his bicycle and his little friends just walking away.
Because your mean-ass son let his boyfriend ride the bike down there.
I don't know, but he better not be beating that thing up.
Maybe his little friend's butt hurts, so he can't ride the car or the bike. He was like, "No, I'll stand."
Right. He's like, the seat. Oh, that's a can of Mountain Dew.
Dinner. So, all right. Well, it's 8:30. Oh, son of a bitch! You gotta warn somebody when you do that shit.
It's like, why?
All right, it's 8:30. I think I'm gonna shut it down. Nobody's watching. Nobody's been on.
I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. You're just a boring fucking person, I guess. It's not the host. It's the co-host. No, this is the way it goes. You know where I get all my views from. You know where I get all my views from. It's after the fact. Like when I go live, like I'll get a few people that watch, but I get most of my views are like after the fact. They'll go back and check it on because, there's people who work second shift and third shift and stuff like that, and they don't know, so they go and watch it the next day.
Right.
So and that's where I get all my viewers or my views go up tremendously like a week after I post. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe nothing will happen, but who knows? I don't know. I don't see her. What's here? What?
What? Okay.
You ever see the videos for like ASMR? Where they do this stuff like this and they whisper and they do things and it's supposed to help people go to sleep and calm down. It's called ASMR. They whisper and they'll do like things like this. They'll be like,
I'll get the hell out of here.
It fucking my son loves it. It puts him to sleep. I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I will kill you where you stand if you listen to that shit anymore.
Right.
I can't do it. Okay, we're gonna just talk about how wonderful our day was today, and I hope that it's the dumbest shit.
That's terrible.
It's so stupid, but that's what the kids like. They like dumb shit. So
nice. Now they're throwing water on each other.
You made them wet.
Oh. Ah, shit.
Hurry, get the smell of butt out of my face.
Hold on a second here. Let me check something.
You check something.
See what's peeping.
Check the camera.
I'm going to. Like, well, dude.
I got to check around. I got to get up and check around the corner. Around the corner is going to check for me.
Now, as soon as you turn this off, all hell break loose.
Huh?
As soon as you turn this off, all hell break loose.
I know. Then I'm just going to do it on my phone. I used to do that all the time in the fan. Because it reminds me of cicadas. I hate when people are like, that's a locust. No, it's not a locust. That's a cicada.
It's locust.
No, it's not. It's a cicada.
It's a locust.
How much you want to bet?
It's a cicada locust.
Cicada. That's a cicada. That's his last name is cicada. His first name's Locust.
Yeah.
Locust cicada.
Yeah.
It's the scientific name. Locust cicada sticka.
Same time, man. That was great.
Oh my God.
Day off.
Man, I'm glad you got off work early today. That's a good thing. And thank you for helping me out with the show with the board and everything, dude.
No,
That's
man.
cool as hell. I've been reading up on it. There is actually a little plug that you can plug in right here.
Yeah.
And it's for 2 built-in wireless microphones, which is kind of cool. You just got to get the microphones and stuff. And I will learn the compressors. Yep.
Right here.
Yep. There's a little dongle that goes in there for wireless mics.
Probably just an antenna in it.
Yeah, it's like a little dongle, and then this is mic 1, mic 2, and then so you could have 2 wireless mics built into it. So I wouldn't even have to, like, if I wanted 2 guest mics, I wouldn't even have to do any extra. I would have to take these 2 out and put them over here, but then I wouldn't have to worry about any wires because this will be in here, and then those are going to be the ones you're going to have to hold, like dynamics. Right. So, but still, that's cool.
Right, man. Gives you 4
mics, 2 are wireless, where you can walk around and talk to people and stuff like that, or be like, hey, what did you want to say? Hand the mic to him.
Right.
Or we can put a mic over there.
Oh God! right in the corner.
The pinche güeros are talking about us again.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about to me, man?
What? Okay.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to hit broadcast. No, I'm just kidding. You should see the look on your face right now. You're like, we got to start this shit all over again.
I'm all for it.
No, for real this time, guys. For real this time.
Yeah, it was just a joke last time.
Yeah, we're just testing. We were just checking the mic levels.
What are they saying? Right.
I don't know. God, you guys got a lot of cicadas, man. This sounds nice.
Well, I live in the ghetto.
This ain't you're out of your fucking mind. What kind of tree is that?
It's a pretty one. Blooms flowers that turn green. Then they're like yellow, green, then white, then pink. See to the left. Look all the way to your left and look up.
Oh, no shit.
Turn your head further to the left.
And look only turned so far.
See?
I thought it was like a mulberry tree at first. But
no, hell no.
I got one in my backyard, dude.
I got one back there. Yeah, I hate them freaking things. Are
Dog's
messy as
feet
hell.
are all fucking purple.
Yep. And they track it in the house. And you get
I
bees.
do like it though, man. They taste nice. I like mulberries. What's the difference between a mulberry and a blackberry? I don't know if there's a
size.
Is that it? They're pretty much the same though, right?
Ask Hillbilly Buck right there. What's the difference between a mulberry and a
Billy Joe Bob Roy?
What's the difference between a blackberry?
What's the difference between a blackberry and a mulberry?
That's a real question. What's the difference between a mulberry and a blackberry?
Why not?
Why are you leaving that there? I don't know. You better quit riding that bike like it's a freaking BMX bike. Don't say you didn't, because I'm sitting right here watching you and your boyfriend.
So how long did it take for you guys to put the seat back on?
How long did it take you to put the seat back on?
What'd she say?
She said the dude wanted to laugh when he did. You can laugh at Tyler. It's okay. You can laugh at Tyler. It's okay.
We all laugh at him.
Yeah, we all laugh at him, even when he's naked.
Especially when he's naked.
Right.
What?
What's the matter? We already got a picture. I mean, we posted on Facebook with your Mountain Dew can that you're walking with.
Turtle. It's not fair, guys. It was cold out. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Oh my freaking God!
I'm sorry. I'll put it away. I stop. I stop. Senor, I stop.
Don't touch the button.
Don't close the door. What are you afraid of? The cockroaches.
The cockroaches.
One big cockroach on a stick. Oh, you got butterflies.
Should just lay on it, just till it's done.
You know, dude. Go ahead. It doesn't even help that I put it on mute. That's so ungodly loud.
That is ridiculous.
What like? Why would they sell those to the public? Like, what do I need that for?
Well, it was in boating.
Also, like, I guess if the boat's like drowning or something,
you can call for help.
So you hear the same things I hear, don't you?
See, I know.
It's just like flares.
I know, like in an hour and a half, 2 hours, she's gonna be out here just raising holy hell, honking her horn, acting like a fool.
Well, then if that happens, then I will come back and set up at 3 a.m.
Blow this shit up.
and blow this whole fucking thing up. But I
Stick
can't.
it over in the corner now.
But I can't see, so we're gonna have to put up those big ass security lights. Those big ass fucking. I'll go get. Oh, I'll go get one of those light generators. It'll be worth the $300. Just start it.
Light the whole, you don't even hear it. It's like it's nothing.
Yeah, but it's like the sun.
Right. Yeah. It's like you get a suntan from inside your house. Like you don't even see the light, but you're getting a tan.
Dude, they would leave those lights out all over in the oil field, like all over the place. Like I don't even know how they keep track of them.
Damn.
Get it, Elrod?
Yeah. That's
Shit.
What's he saying?
So why do you like why did you go with a car? Why did you another truck?
Because I couldn't. My truck had too much negative equity in it.
Oh no shit.
A lot, because I had to suck up that big F-350 Super Duty I had.
Oh, I thought you got away from that free and clear.
No, I got hit hard on that because I had it for 2 years, and it was going to cost me about $26,000 to get it fixed.
I remember when I got down to Texas and I found out all that stupid ass fucking money I was making.
Mhm.
I went over to the Ford house and I was looking at an F-250. It was an F-250 diesel, but it was the not a Laramie. It was the fucking Tuscany. It was a Tuscany package. I'm like, that looks nice. I'm looking at it. I'm checking it out. It's a little lifted and shit. And I like the seats and stuff. And the guy comes out. He's like, hey, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about this. No stickers. I was like, I was just wondering, how much truck is there? There are no stickers or anything. He's like, oh, yeah, that one starts off at $70,000. 70. I'm like, is it supercharged? No. I was like, so why is it $70,000? That doesn't make sense to me. Because it's Odessa. Fuck that.
He works for Roush. He's telling me about the new truck they got coming out. Holy shit.
No. Did you hear about, I told you about the Tesla.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when I bought my Lightning, dude, my Lightning was $32,000. Fastest production truck, ever made in the U.S. at that point. And then Ram comes out with the SRT10 and beats it by 1/10 of a second. But the SRT10 was $54,000 at that time. It was $54,000 for the truck. I'm like, well, give me that extra $24,000. I'll put that into aftermarket work for my truck, and I'll kick. Dude, I was running 1020s. Yes,
right. Yes.
I was running 1020s in a quarter mile with mine, dude. With all the work I had done to it, it was a fucking amazing thing. And it was a $32,000 truck, and then I had to give it away. I got fucking pregnant with my son. Goddamn bad. Fucking, he's ruined everything.
Who the hell is that?
My son. Oh, that guy. I don't know. I can't see that far away. I'd have to.
Doesn't look like KJ.
Hold on a second. I'll let you know a second. Hold on. Yeah, that's him. No, that's not him.
That ain't him.
Who the hell is that? He's jerking off the water hose, though. I like a water hose.
I like it.
Feel some real shit. Oh yeah,
I'll spray it. Yeah, there we go.
That's why like porn stars can't work at gas stations because they put it in there,
Fucking
they
right,
pull it
Jeremy.
out, and they spray it all over the place, and they put it back in again. Shake it.
We gotta get it. We just do it. Jesus. I think you backed into something.
Backed into this dick.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, dude.
That's funny.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, nothing happened, ladies and gentlemen. I really apologize, but at the same time, you get to really get to know my good friend Robert, and you got to see the wonderful neighborhood. You got to hear his lovely wife and his crazy cookie kids and his questionably homosexual neighbor.
She came out. She just didn't break the fence line.
I just wanted her to stand there, even if she was going to be quiet, because I can just put the other camera on and be like, and there she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no,
Like-
she'll wait till we turn it off, and then she'll come out, and then it'll be the honking of the horn and the
Whatever.
leaving and the stupid and the stupidity, and what's funny. It's you heard how she bitched about the lights and the cameras, and what's funny is every light, and you know how anal I am.
Mm-hmm.
Every light is positioned so that it faces just my property. nothing onto hers. Any other radiant light that comes off of that is not direct light. And by the Ohio and by the code here in town, you cannot have lights that directly point at somebody else's house.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't.
So what?
Kind of like the noise ordinance.
Whatever. She's just a stupid bitch.
She's just looking for shit to fuck.
Yeah, it's like why? Like I said, once again, it comes back to don't you have like family? Like, shouldn't you be like spending times with your
No.
grandchildren or your
She don't
nieces
have
and
grandchildren.
nephews? Something. You ain't got an aunt, uncle, some kind of kid. You said she has a kid.
It's like her daughter's or her sister's kid or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, well, it's a niece, nephew, whatever.
Right.
Go spend time with them. Go and
Well, no, she wants to go over and do this shit.
I don't know. It just boggles my. There's so much other things you can do. Like fucking go count stones.
Got a whole driveway full of them.
I know. Count the blades of grass that are 3.5 feet tall. Like
Right.
you can get that done in a day because it's not that much. Like you just got a little.
You
It looks like a bad stripper, like a day shift stripper.
right. Oh. Freaking kid in the house screaming like he's
Oh.
like a local.
All right, dude.
That sucks.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do like we can do fucking Neighbor from Hell too.
Yeah.
Just do like update from Neighbors from Hell. Here's our update, ladies and gentlemen. Still ain't shit going on. I tell you what, I'll just broadcast till something happens. I'm gonna need a pillow
I'll be right back.
and some off. Fuck was that? Is that you?
No. What? Okay, I didn't jump because I knew what it was. I jumped because I was like, "What the hell was that?"
No shit. It sounded like a squirrel.
So
or
it
something.
came from over here.
I can't say what it came from because I got headphones on. So what does it sound like?
Right.
It's just squirrels telling you that she's crazy too. I hid my nuts in her fucking yard.
Right. Don't go there.
Can't get my nuts no more.
Boom, 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 boom.
so I
Great outdoors.
So I teabag her door handle.
With the
You guys want me to bring a pizza out here so you can eat out here?
Can.
I have like 2 cracked cheese breads in there.
Oh,
What?
that's good stuff.
I've never had a Bambino's before.
Oh, you didn't have the
Don't tell me Bambino's has the best pizza in the world because that's Geno's. Period.
no.
Period.
Geno's will clog your arteries and kill you.
Good because it tastes delicious.
No.
You know why Geno's is the best pizza?
Geno's was great when I was a kid, and they had a fucking plywood sign that said Geno's Pizza, and each letter was made out of a 4x8 sheet of plywood.
Bobby wants to know how the party is going. So I gotta send her a picture.
Tell her to go online. She'll see.
Right.
Just to go, please, because that would be. Oh, we got a viewer. Where'd that? Did you go online?
I went online, but that probably was. I'm not viewing it.
Whoever the viewer is, please say hello so we can see who the hell is
Right.
goes in because like
Come back.
we're looking for any kind of help here. God damn it, we're trying to do things. Oh, lightning bug.
Right. Oh, they're everywhere.
Remember we used to like catch them and put them in cans. Like kids don't do that shit no more. Like why don't they catch lightning bugs?
Oh, mine does. He just fucking kills them all.
Yeah, we used to put like little pieces of grass in there, like they eat.
No,
grass.
he does too, but he fucking kills them all.
I don't even know what lightning bugs are. Just like fancy cockroaches. If you really look
With
at
wings.
them, yeah, they're just like fancy
Their
glowy.
ass lights up like they swallowed a glow stick.
Yeah, blinky cockroaches. I don't like them. I used to think they were cool as hell until I started really looking at a lightning bug, and I was like, God damn it, that's a cockroach
With color.
with color. Like it's a gay cockroach. Hey,
Lightning bug?
yes. Or they're like raver kids. You know,
Right. Wait, that's our 70s music.
Yeah,
70s porn.
bow.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. You don't see kids out running around catching lightning bugs or playing ding dong ditch or
No, they're in the
like
house playing with each other.
yeah, like right now I should be hearing kids screaming and yelling, I gotta go home. You know, my mom said
Right. Are you hearing parents scream, "It's time to come home"?
time to take a bath.
Right. Lights
know,
are on. Street
know,
lights are coming on.
You don't see that shit no more.
You gotta start getting you calm down for school. School's
Yep.
starting shortly.
Yep.
Gotta get you back on your school schedule.
Tara's mom has a big bell in her backyard, and when there was
Ding,
time for her
ding.
to come home, she'd ring that fucking bell, and you could hear it for blocks and blocks and blocks, and that's how they knew to come home.
Fucking dinner bell.
You know, and during the day they were gone. Get the fuck out of the house, go play, go have fun. I know it's summer break, but I need a break from you too. It's just
Right.
not like that no more. I'm afraid to have my kids go out.
Right.
You know, I mean, my son is 16 years old. He's 6 foot fucking 5. Like, you should be able to go out and just kick it wherever he wants. Nope, I'm afraid that something's gonna happen. Even though I almost was the one that murdered him yesterday, but still, you know, I'm afraid something's gonna
Well,
happen to him.
it's just like here, you know. I mean, you got the expressway so fucking close. I mean, you hit, you know, you get 10 minutes, 15 minutes south. I mean, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
True.
and it's just sickening. It's just got to be like that these days.
I sent Bobby the picture. She said, "That's enough ruckus right there."
I'm not ruckus.
too.
I'm ruckus. I've been ruckus free
What's she
since
doing?
2003.
She's way out somewhere. I asked her to come, but she's somewhere.
Whatever.
You know what I really want to do?
Liar. What?
I want to go to the drive-ins, like badly, because
Sundance, Sundance Kid.
Yeah, because I go to the drive-ins, I take the battery-operated speakers, and I got a little FM modulator that I hook up to it, so I play all the music and all the movies outside and shit. And we just like put a big ass blow-up mattress in the back of the truck.
Right.
Kids jump up in there, and then we just put down chairs and shit, and we just cover ourselves with off, and we just watch the movies and play music really loud. It's fun. And then during the breaks, we could just do like a Porch Pimpin' fucking drive-in style
There you go.
while we're waiting for the next movie to spool up.
Drive-in pimping.
Drive-in pimping. Like I said, I'm going to do so much with this, dude. Like I'm going to go do restaurant reviews. I'm going to go do business reviews, and then like I'm going to go to different stores and stuff and be like broadcasting live. And you know, just I want people to come up, and if you guys do listen to this and you do leave me a fucking message, it would be great. But just tell me if you got an idea for a show. You know, if you think there's something that you need me to review, or there's a place you want me to go. You know, I'm going to Mansfield Prison. I'll be going there. I'm going to be doing. I'm getting ready to do the tour because my neighbor Donnie, he spent time in Mansfield. That's where they shot Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I know. It's haunted as fuck.
Yeah, and we're going because he's going to go and show me his cell. He can tell you exactly what wing he was on, his cell, everything. He knows everything, and I want to go through and just have him take me through that whole fucking journey, and you can stay the night there, bro.
Yes.
Nope.
No, I'm saying you can. I'm not. Come back. I'm Mexican.
I've watched shows I watch shows where they did ghost hunting and that, and I'm gonna tell you what, there is some unexplained shit that goes on in there.
Oh yeah, I know. But I just want him to do. I think that'd be a really good episode. I think that that'd be a kick-ass fucking show.
Oh yeah, it would. I've always wanted to go in there.
It's good, but so you can go with us. You could hold the other camera. Because it's good. Shut up, Rob. But no, I seen some. My friend just went on one of the tours and he posted some pictures up, and it's broad fucking daylight, and there's hundreds of people in there. Still looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, that's just I don't understand the things that happened in there and the way that
they're gruesome. I said.
Did you guys hear that?
Right. It's so early.
It's the back to school bugs.
It's true. It is.
You know what that bug's called?
Crocus.
You mean locust?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's called a cicada.
See what drugs do.
Crocus is a band. That's a band. Wasn't that a Toledo band, Crocus? Look it up.
Maybe.
I'm looking it up right now. I think
I really wasn't blonde. I was not born blonde.
Okay, is there? I think there's a band in Toledo called Crocus. Krokus. Oh, come on. Because you were thinking about an '80s band.
Even born. Yes, she was.
She's 46, isn't she?
No, flip them around.
64?
No, wrong numbers. It's like 35.
Oh, you're young.
Thinks that I don't look like it, and you just put that.
She's a baby.
No, I'm just not good at it. Yep, there were. Crocus is a hard rock heavy metal band from Switzerland. They enjoyed great success in North America during the 1980s. Crocus were founded by the Slotherin Solothurin in 1975 by bassist, keyboardist, percussionist Chris Von Rohr. Oh, give me a song. Screaming in the Night, Midnight Maniac. They did Ballroom Blitz?
Really?
Let's listen to Screaming in the Night. Here we go, guys. Crocus. Y'all ready for this? But first, a commercial. Here we go. And I just shut it off. Fuck me, right? Hold on, let me get back to... There it is. Crocus. 104 WIOT. Remember when IoT had a fox? Well, Jesus Christ, how long? I still talk to Sid. I talk to Sid all the time.
I used to live by him.
Yeah, Sid plays in Masfina. Oh, really?
Hey, they're right in Spain.
I thought he lived in Toledo. I thought he lived in, like over on the west side.
Oh, he's over there.
All right, that's Crocus. I can't do no more because I'll probably get copyright infringements or something, and I don't want to get in trouble. So, yeah, there was a band called Crocus. And Crocus lived on Locust. Now roll this up and smoke this.
What? Oh, no.
Who's that?
He's crazy as fuck.
He's crazy too?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, so you got fucking insane and then crazy. Like, you got a whole land of... bisexual, you buy me food. No shit. You want to turn me on, man? Show me how you run the sweeper and do dishes. You want me to come wear a sexy little outfit? No. Sweatpants and a hoodie will be fine. I just want to see somebody run a sweeper.
All right.
Besides me, because I'm a bitch, obviously. I'm the one that does all the dishes and everything. So, all right. It's getting kind of dark.
This ain't dark.
Look at the camera. I can barely see your face.
I'm going to turn the light on.
No. Well, it's pointing out. It probably wouldn't be that bad, would it?
You're laughing because we said we were going to get the halogen lights out.
Yeah, we're going to get the fucking halogen lights out.
No, I don't want No, I'm trying not to get eaten alive, dude. Like,
right.
Well, no, I put it out there, like by the tree.
Yeah, but they still smell. I'm sweet meat, bro. You know this, man. Sweet meat. I got all my pink panties laying down. Got all my pink panties.
Them taters in them pink panties.
Come, truck driver. Where all them good buddies at? Come.
Oh, hell no. Remember the guy that used to play that, hi, truck driver.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him the other day. I fucking lost it. He's still out here.
Jesus Christ, dude. That was like 20-something years ago.
He is still banging it out.
Because we used to fuck with him all the time on the east side.
Come on, pedal pumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Come.
Yeah.
Channel 19, come. And blowjob, BJ 19. Yeah, I remember that, dude. We used to try to fucking track him down all the time. Yep, we used to try to track him down all the time. I can't fucking believe he's still alive. I remember me and my friend Steve, dude, that's what we did when it was like 19 to like 26, 27. We just fucked around on CBs all the time. We had them in our cars. And this dude was saying that me and Steve came over to his house and we got mad at him because he said that we were too fat to suck our dicks or something. I was like, whoa, wait a second. So we've tracked him down. He was living in an efficiency apartment on fucking...
so he couldn't fit the door.
Shut up, dickhead. On the east side. And he had his antenna... I know, he had his antenna on a fire escape. On the fire escape.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there baiting him, just yelling at him, making him talk back. And Steve walked up there.
Shove a pin through the bitch?
No, we wrapped a fucking a rope around it and tied it to Steve's bumper. And we fucking tore off while the dude's fucking screaming at us. We got everything except the microphone, dude. Like, we ripped it right out of his fucking hand. And it was the most funniest shit in the fucking world, dude. My friend Steve's the one that started the whisper thing, and we started a huge fight with that. We were on the fucking Maumee River. We had cops and people looking for us at the same time on the Maumee River with a raft, an Antron 99 18-foot antenna, a Cobra 2000 base station, and a fucking truck battery, just broadcasting, floating down the fucking Maumee, dude. It was fucking... Come behind us. It was bad. Bad. We made it sound like we were going to murder this girl, and she was in on it. And it was horrible. And then when everybody found out about it, Steve said, let's do this other joke. He got on the radio and said he can't take it anymore, and he's sorry to everybody. And he was in his car, revving the car up, and then all you do is you hear him slam on his fucking brakes. He lets go of the microphone, and he's never been on the CB since. Everybody thinks he killed himself.
Classic.
Then he got busted with child porn on his fucking computer, and now he's in prison.
What?
Yeah. I really don't know the whole story to that one, so that's what he allegedly got busted for. But here's the thing: my friend was at Put-in Bay, and he was drunk, and he walked through an alley and had to pee, and he was peeing behind a dumpster, and the cops busted him, and he has to register as a sex offender now.
Right.
So I want to know the whole story before I pass judgment on him.
You can't get busted for that.
Oh,
you
I know.
couldn't get busted and have to register as a sex
I know, but
offender. It's
for
stupid.
them to say that he got busted for child pornography, what if he had like those fucking like, barely legal or some shit like or whatever, and they kind of busted him for it. I looked at barely legal shit before, but like if it's like legit like young children or something like that, then you deserve what you fucking get.
Right.
But I don't know the whole story, and I don't want to pass judgment on him until I get the full story. And it's not. I mean, he was like a brother to me, so I just find it really hard to believe that happened. I'm not saying it did. I'm not saying it didn't. All I'm saying is I don't want to pass judgment until I'm 100% confident in my decision. And we're back to 0 viewers.
Did you read that?
That's it.
It says queef when the
I'll
small
read it.
unicorn that lives inside your vagina sneezes.
Right. It's fucking great, isn't it?
Queef.
Yeah. Queef. Yeah.
Vagina.
Why is there a unicorn in your vagina?
Small
Right.
unicorn sneezes.
Well, you wanted to put freaking glitter in the horn.
I was gonna grab glitter from my daughter and pour it in the horn and go like, and then it would fire glitter everywhere. I think that would be
That's right.
hilarious. But I tilted it sideways and I put it on my junk and I pushed the button and the air came out.
The compressed air came out.
The
and hit him in
liquid
his
came
junk.
out and fucking froze my nuts.
Mm-hmm. See, there you go.
That just gave you a halo beam.
Right.
Oh, get the fuck.
Rob's 26
Yeah, that's what Michael thinks.
minutes away from his first heart attack. I'm sorry, bro. It's just what it is.
That's cold, man.
It's about as cold as that air horn.
That's cold.
Dude, no, that like stayed wet for a long time.
It did too, and you had to
yeah.
like pull it off.
I was like, I had to pull it off my balls
I
because it
thought
was
maybe
freezing.
your drawers were stuck to it.
No, it
Are
was.
you guys being fucking serious?
Yeah. Same time, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Because let me see the horn. Because I went like this. I put it on my fat gut and I went. I'm like, that's funny. And I went to go do it on my nuts just to be funny, but I tilted it when I did it, and all that liquid just came. Like, if you do it, yes, watch. And that's what got me. And that shit's 297 degrees below zero. Actually, no, this is not. 297 below would be liquid nitrogen, which is the
Right.
coldest stuff. But this is still pretty fucking cold. How much you give me?
No, don't.
hello.
Huh? You hear me coming? Nope.
You're a funny guy.
I am not mold.
Somebody bitch. Somebody's outside.
Oh,
No, don't.
do I make you horny, baby?
The dogs are barking.
My dogs are barking. Your dogs are barking. Everybody's dogs are barking. Here, I'm gonna put it on camera too, just so I can see Jamie for a second.
Oh God, no.
Boink. There she is. Hi, Jamie. You can't even see your face. It's just because the light's hitting you, and your just face is. It looks like you look like a raccoon. Doesn't she look? Look, stop right there. Don't move. Doesn't she look like a raccoon?
Oh my god.
Looks like she's got a mask on.
That's
Oh, there's somebody coming up with the driveway.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Hey. Pay attention.
Just make sure you
Where
hold
you
hands like
going?
you usually do. Take those fucking glasses off so you can see. Yeah.
Yes. Make sure you guys hold hands like we taught you.
Wow. Hey, you can hold them like this.
6-pack.
6-pack. Bring it.
I hate you guys.
Is it like that?
Are you two gay together?
Yeah.
During the day.
Only in the daylight.
We're daytime queer.
We're daytime.
Yep.
He's like,
Hey, be careful. Hey, be careful when you pop your Mountain Dew top. I don't want shit get all over you. No, but he is.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit.
Oh.
He's bringing drinks and he's bringing fucking chips.
He's like ready. He's like, come on, let's do this.
Can't do it
God
now.
damn it. Now you got to go get the pizza.
Right.
Things are about to happen. Can I get another soda or water? I'm sorry.
whatever you would like, David.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Just none of that bullshit bitch beer that you're drinking. Please, thank you.
What, no chair?
He's like, it's all the fucking way back there, bro. Look twice before crossing the street. You might get hit.
Wait, whoa.
Is my insurance paid off?
What the hell are you bringing over here?
He's bringing you over a big old bottle of shut the fuck up.
That's just.
You're in my world now, Grandpa.
What is that? I know that ain't moonshine.
What the fuck?
As he puckers his lips and drinks his beer.
Why is there leaves in it?
What? Those aren't leaves. Those are apples. No.
Oh, they look like they look like leaves.
No. Shh.
Ooh, did you just have apple pie moonshine?
That's what I think.
Boy.
What do you want me to do? Get to a plate?
No, just throw me a piece of pizza. I'll be fine.
This is the cracked cheese bread. So I bought it. If you're hungry, I bought an overabundance of pizza. And
She bought like she was stoned.
And I I have 2 more pizzas in the house.
Man.
Like, yeah.
I know. If you really want to have a good time, try to pick out an apple.
I'll suck that up. Look, guys, see now that's a neighbor. Do you guys see this? Ooh, that just hit my belly. That's amazing. You made that? That's good, man.
You want thick crust or thin crust?
I just want a piece of fucking pizza.
Well, I got thick crust in the house.
No, thin's better because it makes me feel like I need more.
Huh? How long are we going to? I don't know. Oh, we can cut it. Yeah. And,
See how that works?
This I barely do that.
yeah, we're trying to get that going.
And see how that works, ladies and gentlemen? He comes over. He's like, "Hey, how long you gonna fuck with air when the dog's going crazy?" Rob said, "Okay, I'm done."
Right. But I'm
Plain and simple.
But I'm a bad neighbor.
Uh-huh.
Don't know if we don't know. I love it. You get handed pizza. I get fucking nothing. That's great.
Rob,
That's true.
I haven't pissed her off yet.
I didn't piss her off. What the fuck I do?
Are you telling me since you've known her, you haven't pissed her off?
Oh God.
All right.
I have not pissed her off since I've known her.
Okay. So
I've seen her like.
So do we want to go? Who's pissed off? Who the worst?
No. I'm saying
I don't know what was here.
I've like.
It was dripping.
Right.
It was really greasy.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd have a napkin or something. That's
Right. Yeah. It's drenched underneath there. I ain't gonna do that on my new shirt.
Oh God, right. Now back around.
Right. Just because you go through 50 shirts a freaking year. I'm about
Or a
ready,
napkin.
I'm about ready to bring the freaking bug zapper out here.
One of those blue light ones.
Yeah.
Does it make the sound?
That's what I'm hoping for.
I think so. Let me go check. Hang on.
I need to hear that, dude. I haven't heard a bug zapper in so long. Especially like when a moth gets stuck in it. It's like, and you can smell it.
It's like going batshit crazy.
Rob is going to get the bug zapper.
See, I'm trying to follow you guys. Where do I follow you guys at?
If you go on Facebook, look up Porch Pimpin.
One word?
No, 2 words. Pimpin. You like see a picture of my face is like this really goofy, swirly color, and a picture of my front porch.
Is that still going?
No, that's off.
Okay, cool.
Do you want it still going?
Where did he go?
To go get the bug zapper?
Oh.
Hey, I found it.
Sweet. Yes.
No.
He's saying.
I'll wait for you to go on, and then I'll say 1 viewer because everybody left already. But yeah, that moonshine is good, man. Whew-wee. That'll fuck you up real fast.
We run to Indiana. Pick up whatever clear.
Good deal. I need to get some because I just found a recipe for orange creamsicle moonshine, and I want to try to make that. It sounds like it'll be really good, or it'll be a complete fucking disaster. Yes.
Why does it go off so much?
The garage is shut. What do What's your fucking problem?
My problem?
Very small bugs after.
It is.
It's not the size.
Right. Remember, an inch took down a bridge.
Yeah.
You sure that goes bzz?
Hold on.
Throw a lightning bug in it.
She's like, okay, God.
Fuck it. Did you get it?
He held on for dear life. He's like,
No, not the blue. It's so beautiful. Isn't that like on Toy Story or what? Or Ant's Life or Bug's Life?
I'm young enough to know.
I think Ants by far was the greatest cartoon Disney ever came out with. That movie depicts life in the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody think, oh, we're just ants. What can we do? Fucking grasshoppers own everything. It's like, well, there's enough of us where we can take over, but that's how the government wants us. They want us to be ants. You just gonna mouth fuck everything, or
turning you on.
I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. Good time.
What else did you get?
Mostly pepperoni and cheese bread.
You got all pepperoni pizza?
Yeah, I did, Rob.
Why?
I think
What
I
else kind of
pissed
pizza you
him
want?
off more than he's pissed me.
What pizza do you like?
The specialty ones.
Oh, really? You just can't just have pizza?
Bacon ranch. Yeah.
Chicken bacon ranch is probably one of the most disgusting pizzas I've ever had in my life. I don't like it. I don't know why.
I like barbecue chicken pizza.
No, I don't like that either. Like
What?
my idea of the best pizza, first of all, is Geno's, like bar none, Geno's.
He
But-
says Geno's ain't no good.
Well, he's look at him, fucking hillbilly. Look, his neighbors don't even like him. But no, my pizza would have to be pepperoni, pineapple, black olive, and feta.
Oh,
Girl.
That sounds good.
Put oregano seasoning around top of that.
Oh yeah, but all the toppings. See, I don't know why Geno's puts their toppings under the cheese. Motherfucker, they're called toppings.
Right.
You got to tell them put it on top, send it in the oven. Well done. They put it through 1.5 times so it gets really crispy.
Oh, yeah.
Jets Pizza, same way. I get this. Jets and Geno's are like that's my shit.
I worked at Vito's in high school.
Oh, did you really? Nice. I like Vito's. I think Vito's has got really good pizza, man.
They've
I
been-
think for what it is though, like I think it's decent pizza.
Small franchise.
Yeah, it's not very big, and they beat the shit out of Tano's. Like, and Marco's, I don't know what the hell's going on with Marco. I don't really. They taste like shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But Geno's, Jets, and then like my thin crust would have to be JoJo's. I like JoJo's for a good thin crust.
Yeah, I haven't had them in a long time.
And I haven't been to this Pizza Popolis or whatever. Everybody's like raving about. They say it's a good place. Is it pricey? Yeah, I figured.
So Rob and I went there.
Travel to Detroit, the Giordano's, get some Chicago style pizza.
Oh no shit.
Is that near Greektown?
Yes.
I have had their pizza.
These fuckers are hurting my
It's
ears.
like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we went there before a Tigers game. It was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to go try. I like good pizza. Like that's the thing that sucked about being in Texas. Their idea of good pizza was Papa John's. I'm like, you guys fucking suck, man. Like best Mexican food ever. Did you go to the Stripes or the gas station called Stripes? They got little tikarias in there. Best Mexican food in the world. Best fucking Mexican
There
food.
it goes.
There she goes.
I'll go.
There she goes. Whoop whoop. She's going to get 13 Action News. Well, no, she's too poor for 13. It's usually
Well,
20, 30.
Didn't stop and say nothing today.
And she just pulled down that side. So where's she
Oh,
going?
yeah.
Guess she doesn't want to talk to us, guys. We tried, ladies and gentlemen, but she said no. She said, not today. All right, this is not going to work, bro.
I told you I'd get you a light out there.
I don't want a 50,000 watt halogen
That's
blaring
right.
in my fucking face.
It's only 500.
I gotta cut this. Dude. I can't do this.
We gotta wait till she comes back.
What,
What the fuck is that? That wasn't no moth. That was like 5 bugs fucking. Dude, that was a fucking flight orgy. That's scary. Like, I legitimately was afraid for my life, man. Jesus Christ. Got some fucking scooter bugs out here.
So the horn must have broken the car today.
Why?
She broke it.
Well, yeah, probably the 11, 12 o'clock episodes at night of going up and down the driveway beeping a fucking horn.
That is some bullshit. They're like,
Do you hear her at night honking the horn? She comes down here honking the horn, laying on it, pulls in there, laying on it, back down the driveway, laying on it.
People are going to really think we're just freaking retarded.
I wasn't here.
no,
that's right.
Like I said, it's all public documents. They can go to fucking Sylvania's website and they can see all the shit. go to citysylvania.gov, I think it is, or whatever, and then look up Memorial Day. Crazy but cuckoo.
No shit.
Well.
You guys were gone that weekend.
He left. Yeah, like the same.
I think I need
day
to
or
be friends with him. They go places. You guys don't do shit.
Right. We're freaking old.
You've never been to a single house I've ever been in.
Right.
At least Rob comes over and helps you move shit. He was like,
feel,
no, I ain't going
I mean,
over.
I'm like, really? You know, what am I, 35? I don't even know anymore.
I've heard
I'm
five.
just a hermit.
I've heard 5 different ages, to tell you the truth,
I
since we've been
know.
sitting here. I'm 35, I'm 37, I'm 46, I'm 64.
Oh, that's I'm telling you what my age is.
27.
What?
27.
27 again.
Please. 28 was my best year.
28 was your best year?
Yes. I love 28. I divorced. I was
Wow.
single.
First thing she pulls out, I was divorced. That's fucked up.
I was having so much fun. I'd lost a whole bunch of
But
weight.
are you sure you were having fun, or were you just thinking you were having fun, but there was like seriously down in your soul you were having like this downward spiral or this epiphany moment?
Hell no, I got off on my meds. I was living it.
I was off my meds.
That fucking asshole was bringing me down.
All right, I'm gonna close this thing down, dude. It's just black. It's pitch fucking black. It's time.
Let me get a small light.
No, it's time. It's time.
Dave's done.
I'm done.
She's gonna come back.
Dude, we're working at 3.5 hours.
It could be like 2 hours.
It won't be. Probably with the speedway.
I'll tell you what, we'll cut this and we'll just get the phone out.
Yeah, because I could go live right on our fucking page if she goes. If you can, you're an admin.
Talk dirty to me.
I wasn't talking. Anyway, guys, this was the first show. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Even though you can't see me, I'm like spooky. Oh, wait a second, I'll make you see me.
I don't have my phone.
So there you go. I'm the guy bleeding. There we go. See, it works. Look, even the blue light is bright, dude. Like
Look,
that's.
I'm sad because we haven't even had like that many parties this summer, and you know, Dave.
Rob, look at the screen. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a scary guy, and he said, "Mwah! Mwah."
So do you believe that people that own homes have more rights than people that rent homes?
No.
Is that an even like what do you call it?
Equal opportunity, equal rights. Anyway, yeah, whatever it is. See, now you can see the O-rings,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the button that glows forever. There's like a little LED in there.
Nice.
So,
It's all right.
but anyway, thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out. We really do appreciate it. This is Porch Pimpin with Liquid. And we will see you back out next week. Next week, we will be on my porch. And I'm not really sure the topic is going to be neighborhoods. Where the fuck have they gone? So I think that's going to be our next topic. Or we'll see what happens between now and next week, because there might be something that comes out that we really need to talk about right away. But at this point, I think we're going to do neighborhoods, because that was a good topic, and we jumped on that, and we kind of stuck with it after talking about Crazy McCuckoo Bitch. Is her like husband still all locked up in there?
Yeah.
We should go break him free, like Elian Gonzalez. Nobody remembers that name, do they?
Nope.
Okay.
Eddie who?
Elian
Oh,
Gonzalez.
see, I said Eddie. I didn't even know who you're talking
Eddie,
about.
Eddie who?
Right.
Eddie Gonzalez. Yeah, that's it. He works over at the fucking car wash. And he's the
See,
one that
but did I
steals
not
all your
tell you?
pocket change.
Did I not tell you about 9:30 or so? She'll start rolling out, and sure as shit, it's almost 9:30.
Yeah, you're right. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we will catch you soon. Outro music. This is where the outro music will play. As soon as I get some outro music, this is where it'll play. But it's not doing it right now because I don't have it. So have a nice fucking day.